back. How you guys doing? Talking about. We were here. We were live. In before Bloodborne remake exclusive for the PlayStation. Let's see if we can guess any of these.
I sense suffering here, spirit.
New? Oh, maybe I am bleeding.
A spirit guide?
No clue who that is.
Time since we've had one of your kind.
It looks cool as fuck. I'll say that right off the bat. Who is that? Everyone seems like they know in chat. It was probably a PlayStation exclusive that I missed.
That temple has been sealed.
FNAF World 2, someone just said in chat. Ignore. I say ignore chat. You're gonna say L on anything that's not Smash Bros. And Bloodborne. And this is a PlayStation. I know this is PlayStation. that's gamers for you. It's not a new Smash Bros. L. That's gonna be most of the chat right now, except the people who genuinely played it.
Once used alchemy to cleanse corruption. Maybe you can do the same.
That's cool. PlayStation has like really high fidelity in its graphics. Like they focused on realism for so long that it kind of takes away from the stylized stuff. Now it all kind of looks the same because they're using just realistic lighting. I think that's something that people are like no one is talking about, but people are feeling it and noticing it, right? Like the lighting in this room is so dark and you could see like the glowing beads on the chest or whatever, but like I think it would look cooler if it was brighter and they didn't worry about realistic lighting, because this would, like, you want to see all of the details, so cell shading and like minimum lighting changes would probably be best. Like that looked cool as fuck, but like if everything was glowing Okami style, it'd probably look even cooler. I say that as a game developer who could not make what I just saw, but I think the problem is that they focus too much on the realism for lighting a lot of the times. Okay, so it was a Kina or whatever they were saying.
The team was excited to take on the challenge of creating something even bigger and better this time around.
I don't want to shit on the devs.
PlayStation Studios has empowered us to expand our scope.
It's a lot of executives say.
Since her adventure in Bridge of Spirits,
can you make the lighting more realistic? It's one simple note like that can literally ruin the whole game. Now it just looks like every other PlayStation game. It's not unique. Or it looks like every other fucking open world game that's come out in the past like 5 years. It might be a banger, but it doesn't distinguish itself. Like the cutscenes look cooler because they don't have realistic lighting.
A larger, richer world, and of course, our charming spirit companions.
Kena, Scars of Cosmora releases on PlayStation 5 and PC. Thanks so much for watching, and enjoy the rest of the show.
So my opinion on that is that I barely have an opinion. They probably focused on realistic lighting due to like an executive saying like we should make lighting more realistic, and then again one little note like that changes all of the course of development. Just let the fucking developers make a game, and if they wanted to make realism, I think that's a big mistake. Sucker Punch.
Demons terrorized the land and subjugated its people. They were known as the Spider.
The Oni. Kitsune. So the fox, the demon, the snake. And then there's the spider, I think they said. Look how every game that comes up, they say L. They didn't even see gameplay yet, and they're like, L. It's like, alright, chat, relax. But you see what I mean by, like, the realistic lighting? You could say that this is another level in that game we just saw. They shouldn't focus so much on, like, look how real the lighting is. Realism fades, but the games that have, like, years and years of replayability and modding and shit like that. To think we are getting Death Stranding 2 on PC, I hope so. I hope so as well. This is PlayStation's state of play, so this is all going to be on PlayStation. I made the joke earlier. Also, what's up, Octobuster? I made the joke earlier that we're probably going to get Bloodborne, but just a PlayStation exclusive.
Top, Sam. You or me? I can't wait to find out.
Death Stranding coming to PC, bro. You literally just called that. Holy shit, Octobuster. You're probably hype right now. I'm hype. Holy, called it. Literally, I looked at your message, read it, looked down at my phone, looked back up, and saw Death Stranding. I was like, yo, what the fuck? God damn, you're psychic, brother. That's a good call. Good call. Look at everyone in chat spamming W's just for Kojima. Just for Kojima-san. I put a W in chat. That is actually sick as fuck. That is actually sick as fuck.
Kept you waiting, huh?
That's so fucking cool. That's actually so fucking cool.
Hi, I'm Mike Booth from Bad Robot Games, the game director of For Loop. As a game designer,
Dude, they're plowing through these announcements. That was Death Stranding. Now I have to finish Death Stranding 1. Yeah, is it on PC? If it's on PC, then I might have to play through them. March 19th, we have time. January, February, March. We have a couple of days. We have like a month. A little over a month. That's actually so cool. I just baked cookies and there's a couple sitting in front of me, so I'm gonna snack while I watch this trailer. But again, with the realism, it's out. Yeah, is Death Stranding 1 out on PC? That's kind of my question. On PC, fuck yeah.
Once you've chosen a node on the probability map, your team will teleport into the mission.
That's so cool.
To collect mission critical resources, or even rescue survivors that can offer cool upgrades from their gear, all while trying to avoid the alien forces constantly sending drop pods and kill bots to stop them.
Alien forces. That's the first time they made aliens the bad guy in a long time in any game. We've had mutants, we've had zombies, we've had demons.
Where you can collect a blink berry, which will teleport anyone who touches it to a
Oh my god, Ender Pearl? An Ender Pearl attack? You can fucking attack someone with an Ender Pearl. Just send their ass to a different realm. I haven't finished it, but I think you would like it. My brother played it. I love Kojima's games. I played Metal Gear Solid 5. So I know it's not Metal Gear Solid 5, but I played Metal Gear Solid 5 non-lethal, which was challenging as fuck, but like... I played through it without like shooting a lot, so... What the fuck? That was crazy. See what I mean by stylization? I'm gonna remember that 2 seconds of a respawn animation more than any of these menus and gameplay elements. That was a unique thing I've seen. That was fucking crazy. That's where like realism shines, where it gets like grotesque and shit, and you're like, ugh, what the fuck was that? You don't have to make a realistic horror game, but like it lends itself to the horror.
Because the scanner's body rotates like a 3D puzzle, you want to spread out and attack it from all sides. All, of course, while avoiding the slow-moving, lethal laser grids.
Tron boss.
Our goal here is to create something new.
Someone said Timu Helldivers in chat. Holy fuck. That's brutal as shit. I was saying how cool that looked.
Players like you to join us in upcoming playtests. Your feedback.
I was like, wow, that respawn animation looked cool. I looked over at chat, it's just fucking flags and insults. Okay, well.
Go and fail.
Someone said cube simulator, bro. What the fuck? I can't believe that just happened. They're probably talking about Death Stranding.
Oh, look! What's this?
That's the Earth.
Is this Destiny? Capcom? No.
You really can make everything with little
PS community is crazy, yeah. Well, remember, this is just everyone who rolled in off the streets of YouTube. Some of these people are probably, like, they could be Xbox stands, they could just be someone with a political agenda commenting. Look at that person spamming.
All alone, huh? I know the feeling.
Hey, Hugh?
This is, here, I'm gonna be a dick now. Ready? This is just, what the fuck is it called? What's the game with Joel? I've never played it. It's the Last of Us. Last of Us.
Alright, a few bumps along the way.
Sci-fi.
Someone looking out for me.
See, someone said Mario when. Brother, you're in the wrong live. This is PlayStation. What the fuck are you talking about, Mario? Is on crack. He's actually just doing drugs. That's not even the right intellectual property. Get another walkie-talkie simulator? Jesus Christ, bro. The Chad is great. What up, Titanfall Last of Us? Yeah, that's what I'm saying. What the fuck is that baby face monster? I looked up from chat and my phone. Also, what's up, Ian? How you doing? I got so many fucking views on my stream the other day. I don't know what glitched out in the algorithm. It's got 170 views. Yo!
Yeah, that's not good. Victor purchased a building after Umbrella went under. The Rhodes Hill Chronic Care Center.
Wait, is he in Raccoon City? Is that what he just said? Yeah, I thought he just shot the girl running towards him.
What do you want with you?
What do you mean?
He grabbed you for a reason.
Because I played Outbreak, I could probably spoil the whole game right now. Because she is the daughter of the girl from Outbreak who goes to the medical facility where they're testing for a cure specifically for her, and then she had amnesia. That main character girl, this is like lore analysis. I don't know. The game hasn't even come out yet. That girl has something inside of her that relates to her mother and the virus, and could be like a cure or an evolution. Yeah, former T virus researcher. Maybe she doesn't know, but they researched on her mother. Outbreak was one of my favorite games and no one talked about it. Yeah, Who You Are. She's gonna be like a clone or some shit. Whoa, you get to save people from zombies? Yo, wait, that's sick as fuck. Jesus Christ.
We can talk. What do you want to know?
Dark Souls 1 is $10 on Steam right now. Go get Dark Souls 1. Anyone who hasn't played the Dark Souls and Elden Ring series, if you're interested in it, go buy Dark Souls 1. That is fucking sick. I can't believe I deduced the lore and story. Is that Jill? No.
It's been a while since you've been back there.
I saw a blue shoulder. I was like, that looks like Jill's Star's outfit from the first game. Death Stranding 1. Oh, Dark Souls 1 is happening. Okay, actually, that's good news. I might genuinely get it to play. Dude, that's so sick. I think I just, like, in 10 seconds, spoiled the story for the game before it even came out.
But before we begin, we wanted to highlight the
Markiplier.
both Pragmata and Resident Evil Requiem.
Pragmata and Requiem.
Coming soon to PS5.
This is just a Death Stranding game. Weird. Sci-fi.
Now, let's return to the dark
Not gonna lie.
world of Nosgoth.
I mean weird as in like, Legacy of Kain? Yo!
Legacy of Kain
Might get The
defines
Witcher since it's $8 currently. Dude, that's what I'm saying. Get the game years later on sale. Watch people review it, play it, follow someone for their genuine reaction who's not sponsored. Like, I love watching Smosh content, I love watching certain streamer content, but everything gets like sponsor friendly and they can't voice their genuine opinion on things because they are paid and their livelihood depends on them keeping the sponsorship. So, Witcher 3? That is crazy. I'm just reading chat. If Witcher 3 is on sale, I already have it. I recommend it. I haven't played it much, but I've only heard good things. I feel like a dick saying it, but it's just Metal Gear Solid Phantom Pain open world, but it came out like oh well. What is it? What's the game called? What was the Phantom Pain? What is the game before Phantom Pain? I think I bought that game like twice. That's so funny. Yeah, there's a couple games where I bought multiple times across different platforms. They're trying to say Steam is a monopoly, and I'm like, no, otherwise I wouldn't have to buy fucking PlayStation games again on Steam. You're just, no one wants to play Xbox, no one wants to play PlayStation because of the exclusives. They're kind of fucking themselves over. Oops, sorry, Plague. I didn't see that you did say 3. No worries, no worries. I'm sending out the chat signal. I'm gonna send out the media and links Elden Ring one as soon as I'm done reacting to this.
And countless hours of gameplay with 6 main
I'm watching this so I don't have to fight Gaius right now. It has cross saves. That's really cool. Xbox and Steam, Lamau, yeah. You buy something on Xbox, you don't have it on Steam. You buy something on PlayStation Network, you don't have it on Steam. You buy something on the Epic Store, you don't have it on Steam. It's not a monopoly. If Steam was a monopoly, right, like they were trying to sue them for, Steam would be going around buying Epic Game Store, buying itch.io, buying PlayStation Network, and buying the Xbox Store to prevent a competitive market. They're not doing that. They don't give a fuck about the other guys. They are just the best in the business. That's why they have 90% of the fucking market. It's because they respect the intelligence of the people. They're like, well, no, you want the games that you want. We're just gonna put them up for sale. They don't want people taking advantage of it, so they got rid of the Steam Greenlight system. But as an indie developer, I'm kind of okay with that. I have access to free version of Witcher 3 since I have a shared library, so I'm going to download it from there before a purchase. That's smart. Test it out, try it out. I used to love this game as a kid. Let's see what the chat's saying. What? Game Grumps and John Stewart, where's the fucking live stream chat? Did they block the chat? Did they get rid of the chat because everyone was spamming it? No way. Okay. Dead or Alive 6 last round. That actually does look pretty good. I normally, yeah, Dead or Alive is better than Tekken. I don't agree with that, but I think Dead or Alive, it goes like this for me. Soul Calibur is better than Tekken. Tekken is better than Dead or Alive. Dead or Alive is better than Street Fighter. Street Fighter is better than every other clone. And then Marvel vs. Capcom 2 beats them all. That's my rankings of competitive fighters. Gonna take you for a ride. And they got Ryu Hayabusa back from oh, who's this? Hello. 30th, the dawn of a new chapter awaits in development for PlayStation 5. Where's Mortal Kombat? As someone who has recently played Mortal Kombat, they are blighted with microtransactions to a degree that it's just not fun to play. I got to the end game where you're like grinding the boards and like the new seasons and stuff. They fell off hard. Mortal Kombat, I like Armageddon, Deadly Alliance, right? Like when they had all the unlockables in game and you're just playing for hours and hours and hours, going back to the crypt and shit. I loved Mortal Kombat, but now Mortal Kombat doesn't even deserve a mention, which is depressing as a fan of the series. It's fucking garbage.
And I'm the creative director of
They released a bunch of cool skins and then you have to buy them, which is not how I view Mortal Kombat. Especially if you played any of the other Mortal Kombats, you know that you just earn them. What is this? Prototype?
quiet shift, an ability that empowers Dylan to seamlessly move through gravity and
Follow the voices. Is this Control? Marvel vs. Capcom 4, someone just said in chat.
Here we are showcasing a set of different forms of Dylan's main weapon, the Aberrant can take, and his supernatural ability.
Mortal Kombat is a good intellectual property that they made bad games out of. I only have Mortal Kombat 1. I feel bad for you, son.
While in combat, we encourage
Well, I should also state for the record, I feel like I'm beating a dead horse at this point. Wow, actually, can I just say, this is a unique concept. Turning the entire world sideways to fight enemies on like the sides of buildings and shit, that's actually kind of cool. I don't even know how you would code that. Like, that would be, I would have to sit here and think of a very complex system, so that's really cool. There was a new Marvel fighter coming out, but I don't think it's versus Capcom. Like, look at this. What the fuck is it? Is this Control? Did they say it already, or are they gonna announce what this is afterwards? That's so okay, so you... I think I know what you can do to make it way more simple. After seeing how they did it, I think I know how they did it, but that is such a cool, unique concept. Yeah, that's so fucking cool. So, I know there are people screaming L in chat, but that actually looks cool. Yeah, it's Control. That looked cool as fuck. The enemy types remind me of Control. I have never played it, but I've watched people. So the way that you would do it is the gravity calculation is along the grid space, right? It's either X, Y, or Z, depending on the engine you're using. But you could just set your gravity calculation to be adjusted on the grid, right? Like I could just say, instead of taking me downward on the Z-axis, take me downward on the y-axis, or take me downward on the x-axis, or take me upward on the x-axis, y-axis, or z-axis. Yeah, it is Control. So, and then you could just have enemies that aren't affected by gravity, and you just position them on the walls and stuff. But it's a unique system. I don't think I've ever seen a game. I thought it was Prototype 2. Someone in chat just said, fuck, I thought it was Prototype. Yeah, dude, me too. Yeah. Is this Dante's Inferno? There's no way they're doing Dante. After all these years, we're getting a Dante's Inferno 2? No fucking way. Are you serious? Are they making it a Dark Souls game? What the fuck? No fucking way we're getting a Dark Soul or a Dante's Inferno right now. Co-op? Or is that a summon? What the fuck? It's co-op because that's the other player's perspective they just showed. That's so fucking cool. Dude, please tell me it's Dante's Inferno. And the second player is Virgil. Everyone in chat saying Devil May Cry. Oh my god. I mean, technically, Dante and Virgil, their names come from Dante's Inferno. Dude, tell me this is Dante's Inferno 2. After all these years of waiting. No, see though, the stylized graphics, I kind of prefer that helmet over like everything we've seen so far. Crimson Moon. Fuck! Dude, that looked like Dante's Inferno co-op. That was crazy, bro. I'm okay with a new intellectual property. Ghosts of... Nope. I have no idea what the fuck this is. Are we getting new intellectual properties? Doom the Middle Ages looks weird, someone just said. That... Fictions. Game Freak? Instead of making... They were upset that everyone said their game with Pokemon looked like shit. So they're like, we're gonna make the most realistic fucking game you've ever seen, bro. These are the people who made Pokemon. Game Freak. What the fuck are you talking about right now? What? I mean, they'll definitely have monster designs down. I wonder how many monster, like, Pokemon they've designed that they were like, this is too scary. We can't make this fucking Pokemon. They just made a game now that's like, alright. Dude, this is a funny kind of realism. Like, that's stylized still. But the reason it's funny to me is that these guys were just insulted for making a game that doesn't look good. And then they come out with this, and it's like, wow, this actually looks beautiful. Like, I want to be like, Game Freak? This is the Pokemon people? What the fuck are you talking about right now? This is where all of your Pokemon money went. Oh my god, yeah, this is where all of your... They made Devil May Cry. Dude, this is all of the money you've ever spent on Pokemon, this is where it was going. This is why the remake, or the open world Pokemon games look like shit. It's probably Nintendo. This is probably a fuck you to Nintendo. Beasts of Reincarnation. Alright. That actually looked kind of sick. For again, the Pokemon company, they know how important it is to have like a beast companion, of course. So they're like, let's just give you a wolf with like a Pokemon. That, if you really look at that, that's a Pokemon. A wolf with like a flower tail, you can imagine that as like a Pokemon, like Eevee.
Title debuted 3 decades ago alongside the original PlayStation, and it introduced the world to an iconic character. Today,
Yo! I love Rayman. I played it. I like grew up playing it with my brothers.
Anniversary Edition.
All the money they saved by re-releasing the same Pokemon game every year went into that. Yeah, they were like, if they say they've been developing that game for like 15 years, I'd believe them. I'd be like, yeah, every dollar of the Pokemon series went towards that, dude. That was crazy.
Discover the secrets behind Rayman's through a long-lost...
Dude, shut the fuck up. They're saying L. This is one of the biggest franchises for PlayStation, and one of the most fun games I've ever played. It's like, they just say L to everything that's not... What's that? What's that girl... What's the game with like the... That it describes 90% of games. I was gonna describe it. What's that game with the girl who uses a sword and her like tits are hanging out? She's wearing a skin-tight suit. And as I was describing it, I was like, that's like 50% of the games on PlayStation, dude. It's got Blade in it. It's got Blade or something in the name. I want to say Synchro Blade or some shit. But I don't know. I never played it. I don't know the name of it. What the fuck is that name? Stellar Blade, thank you. Yes, it's Stellar Blade. That is the name of it. I'm okay with skin-tight outfits on beautiful women. I will say that for the record. Controversial, I know. Near Automata? Yeah, Atomica. But it's just funny how many games I just described. Like technically that's Zero Suit Samus. Not a sword. But like there's so many games. We just saw one where like the protagonist was a beautiful woman and she's wearing like actually she was wearing more like traditional robes and a cool stylized hat, like a reed farmer. Rice farmer hat. I need to make a game that's set in a sci-fi Asian future, so naturally, I have to make a rice farmer hat. It's like every game designer does that. How do I show that this woman is Asian? I know. I'll give her samurai armor. Like, what the fuck, dude? At this point, I want to call out the Japanese developers for being racist against Japan. No, it's different. Cultural pride and being proud of your heritage and stuff because you feel it is falling to the wayside, that's different. That, like the Game Freak game that came out, I can't accuse it of being like a Stellar Blade, because that looked cool. But the other game, it's like, alright. Like Stellar Blade, you already know. You know why at least 50% or more of people bought that game. The gameplay could be tight as fuck, but that's not the tight that they were worried about. They're worried about how tight the skin suit is. I need a beautiful femme fatale for my my Japanese ninja game. I know. We'll make her half wearing a kimono. It's just sliding off her chest. Her tits are completely exposed except the nipples. It's kind of like how space cowboys still wear cowboy hats. Yeah, you gotta keep the sun out of your eyes when you're in space, cause there ain't no cover. Yeah! Yakho, Shinobi Ops. Is that operations or opposition? How are we going to let the players know that they are an outlaw? I know. Give them a bandolier, an eye patch, and a cowboy hat. But sir, we're on an alien planet where there's no sun. Make it part of the story. I don't care. I'll wear it because it was my dad's.
We are the children of water, born of the goddess.
And again, I think there is like this is a great a character design that we're looking at right now, right? And a revolver, sci-fi revolver. It's got to shoot fucking laser revolver. Exactly, dude. It's got 6 shots, even though it's running on batteries. You gotta fucking constantly reload. It really is like that. Jesus Christ. He grabbed that dude by the fucking head. See, when they're making like a cool character design for a guy, it's like big chicken man. Robes, tattered robes. Every single piece of cloth has lore. In that last like a 2-second flash of the like ninja girl I was talking about, it's like tits. That's her lore. Is she's just a walking pear. It's like if I think of because we were talking about fighting games, there's there's like a girl who is Konoichi, right? Like a ninja. And she barely wears anything, but that's part of her story. Not everyone needs to do this, but at least they made it part of the story. She's like, well, I know I'm beautiful, and I'm fighting dudes most of the time, so if I wear revealing clothing, it'll be a distraction, right? Like, she says that. It is listed as her character, and she, like, embraces her physical beauty, but also it's part of her story. It's not just, oh, she wears it because she's hot. Obviously, they designed her like that to just have her hot Elden chickens instead. Woo Cluck. Black Myth Woo Cluck. It's like, it's not like terrible to have a beautiful girl in your game, but like that character design will go with sword and like big fur. That looks cool. Unfortunately, probably not going to sell as many copies. Everyone's saying meh. It's like a mix of L's and W's. Chicken Doomslayer. Just.
Our newest racer has arrived.
Doom dong 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 dong. What is this? Helldivers?
Since you're here, why not take
Destiny.
Friendly exhibition race?
Someone because you mentioned Titanfall before. Someone said Titanfall ran so that Apex Legends could walk so that their new game could crawl. Because it's like another game in the Titanfall intellectual property that doesn't have Titans. Like, that's the worst review. That's like the most honest review of a series that I've heard. That's like, damn, that sucks. That's what you became. They went from like giant robot mech shooter that was super unique to just another like battle royale arena game. Like, oof. This was gonna be a Star Wars game. It is a Star Wars game. I was like, this was gonna be a Star Wars game because that looked like a droid he just kicked. Are we getting pod racing in 2026? Are you fucking kidding me right now? This is what pod racing turned into in the sequel. Galactic Racer. It literally is pod racing, dude. Now that's pod racing. Yo, it's my Glup Shitto, right? The guy in the fucking pod races. I love Star Wars. I have a Star Wars tattoo.
Bond is immature and reckless.
They'll do anything but make a Star Wars game where you're killing people with a lightsaber now.
Victim to his charm.
Look, I know where this is going. Do you mind telling me why I'm here?
I would like you to join His Majesty's Secret Service.
You what?
How did they turn... I was gonna say, how did they turn 007 into a fuckboy, and then I realized I kind of look like that, so I'm gonna shut the fuck up.
That's the very reason I'm bringing back the double O's.
Actually, you know what? Handsome dude.
Need I state the obvious? He is not ready.
James, the service is over.
You're a rare breed, Bond.
He's like, how much do I owe you?
What you do next.
009 will employ every manner of subterfuge to avoid capture.
Oh, so you're 007 going after 009. What, does 008 show up?
Me? Housekeeping, I presume?
You seem the kind of guy who knows what he likes.
What were we talking about? No.
You won't do anything stupid.
Of course not. I'm not an idiot.
I am. Blows up a bridge. I'm not an idiot. Shoots explosive ordnance while you're in the same room, is it? You know what shrapnel is, right? 007?
How does that sound?
When do I start?
You were trained at all, right? 4 exclusive outfits, deluxe edition upgrades at no additional cost. Oh, that's cool. I was gonna shit on it until I saw at no additional cost. I was like, oh, okay. Get the deluxe, get some free content. I like that about Night Rain, so okay. 008 is hiding from 007 because 007, 008, 009. I know that's not what you typed, but I thought the joke needed it.
Team travel the world and meet with our partners. And it's even more exciting for me when those partners have been foundational to my own love of video games. And Konami?
Konami!
I think a lot of people remember Konami for being with PlayStation in the very beginning. Taking some amazing franchises that have
actually.
And injecting them with new technology and new ways of designing video games.
That's a great way to put it.
We were really
I was gonna shit on them for being Konami, but I was like, you know what? You're kind of right there. That is why I like Konami and what I want them to return to. So if that's what you're focusing on, that'd be cool.
Not only to share some
Esports. You can go pro.
We're really excited about the diversity.
Look at the tomatoes in chat, bro.
Enjoy.
Multiple games. Yo! Yo! Tell me Kojima is back and I'll buy all of them. Tell me Kojima is back. That's a hell of a game to remake. Solid Snake's final mission. I played through this game in Little Big Planet.
Liquid's goal is to seize control of SOP, the Sons of the Patriot system.
I never played Metal Gear Solid 4. No, I watched someone play it, but I never played it myself. Except I did play the Little Big Planet Metal Gear Solid DLC I bought, and that was fun. It's based off this game. You get a paintball gun.
We'll have no choice but to accept death.
Is that Revolver Ocelot or is that Liquid?
Is my final mission.
So began the war between Zero and Big Boss.
Big Boss! So is that Big Boss like Big Boss, or is that Big Boss like Venom Snake Big Boss, or is that Big Boss like not Big Boss at all, someone else? It's a Liquid? Hey, he said the thing! Wow, he literally said the thing, Guns of the Patriots. Yeah. Dude, we get from Naked Snake to Big Boss. Oh my god, are you fucking kidding me? The PSP game? I remember, oh my god. This is one of the only ones that I actually played and tried to help my friend through.
Please, you must
Is this 3? Or Sons of Liberty? Oh.
Simply said Jack. Over and over.
Awesome.
Witcher is loading up, nice. Peace Walker, okay. That's actually sick. I thought it was a different one. When are we getting a Metal Gear Rising or whatever it was called? The Raiden one. That's one I always wanted to play and never got a chance to. They need to remake that. I'm just gonna ask it. Where's Kojima? Though. Where's Kojima though? Metal Gear fans, thank you for your patience. Originally released exclusively for PlayStation 3, Metal Gear Solid 4 Guns of the Patriot will finally be playable on PlayStation 5. This marks the second entry. That's another thing. They don't do backwards compatibility where PC technically does, because you're always upgrading your PC. New technology comes out. You can remake your PC way stronger and play all of the games that you have played in the past. So, no Kojima, no quality. That's funny. I said Kojima, now the entire chat is here on Kojima. I don't think it was me. I think there's everyone talks about it. Oh, okay. The classic Metal Gear Solid first release. When no one hears a word, they say, okay, there's Snake Eater. Metal Gear Solid, great series. I will never play it again until Kojima's back. That's like if a band, for anyone not for not understanding why, that's like if a band was like 2 people. Snake Eater, nice. That's like if a band was 2 people, and then the guy you found out was writing the music for the band was one of the members, and then they got kicked out, right? And now the original, or the second person, is just re-releasing all of their original songs without the guy who was writing them. It's like, I'm going to go with the person who wrote the music that I like, not just someone who was there performing the music that they wrote. Tell me that we're getting a new... What the fuck? So that is something that I don't like about Metal Gear Solid right now. Playable demo for Darwin's Paradox. Ugh. A tribute from Snake to Snake from an octopus. Tactical octopus action. Alright, that's kind of cute, but also like... But this is the true Paradox? What are we talking? Is this like a new IP that they're releasing with Metal Gear Solid tie-ins? The fuck? Did they really just announce a game through the DLC? Or like, is this something that already existed? Laser robot sharks? Yikes. Pre-order now. Darwin's Paradox. With Metal Gear Solid, play the demo tomorrow? No. If the developer... Castlevania 40th anniversary, I'm gonna full screen it.
In the name of His Most Royal Majesty. By the grace of God, the King of France.
What? King of France? I don't know how to tell this to them, but Castlevania is not a real place. I don't know how to break it to you, but your game is in a fictional world. I guess not really, because the modern one, or like the last one goes like modern with it, which was a little weird, but...
So now, we appeal to you, Trevor Belmont, last of House Belmont.
Belmont's Curse. I love Castlevania, but I might miss that one. See Smosh, the show must go on. Respect. Have you seen is the reveal trailer for Castlevania Belmont's Curse? The first title celebrating the 40th anniversary of Castlevania. Over the years, our team has released several collection titles to bring the classic Castlevania adventures to modern platforms, all with the hopes of reaching as many players as possible, instead of a goal of making a good game. Now we're finally able to share news of a brand new game with all of you today. I couldn't be happier. Evil Empire and Motion Twin studios fueled by creativity, passion, and deep respect for Castlevania. While staying true to the series, we've introduced fresh ideas and modern gameplay. I didn't read the last word. Make characters dude, these credits are going way too fucking fast. Of course, we want longtime fans of the series to experience the game, but we're just as excited for those new to Castlevania to enjoy it as well. Simon Belmont? No, I'm just kidding. Fuck is this? Silent Hill?
I woke up in the water again. But this time it's different.
Saint Amelia. Nothing we can do until help arrives. Whatever heart this town had has stopped. This town is ours.
But no matter what I do,
you can't fix it.
This looks like a Silent Hill game already, so if it's not, this is...
Let us change things.
This should have been a Silent Hill game.
You did what you did.
See, this is where realistic lighting shines. It feels too early for a new Silent Hill. That's what, yeah. Yeah, they're not as mystic as that, like floating. But like that, does that not look like a Silent Hill monster? This looks, it feels like a first-person Silent Hill. They need to change the angle on that pistol, though. That is not where it was aiming. Silent Hill, bro! It is a Silent Hill! Alright, actually, I was gonna say, if this is not a Silent Hill, I am not getting it. This is just like a Silent Hill knockoff. The fact that it is Silent Hill, that's kind of sick. I just literally, in the bottom right, had Silent Hill 11, or not Silent Hill 11, Silent Hill F Part 11 from Markiplier. I just joked about Silent Hill. That's crazy. I identified it as Silent Hill in like fucking half of a second. I was like, is this Silent Hill? There's no way. It said Saint Amelia. They were in fog. Ooh. Is this Code Gaius or no, Code Vein? Code Gaius. I've never even watched that. I don't know where the fuck that came from. Code Vein. I refuse to accept an ending like this. I've been there, brother. Who could be so all-knowing as to say they can see the ending, huh? This has to be...
Hey! Ash, come on!
What the fuck is this?
Begin our journey.
Okay, not Code Van. It almost can't be with how bright it is. It, like, the scenery almost reminds me of Ni no Kuni. Oh, maybe it is. No way. Arceus? What the fuck are you doing here? What the fuck? Who invited Arceus? Well, Game Freak did just make another Pokemon, or another game on PlayStation. Oh wow, it looks like it uses the Final Fantasy 15 combat system. Rev Noir. No clue what the fuck that is. It looked cool though. See, the stylized stuff is more of what I see when I'm looking at this. Not like those golden statues and the droplets, like a high contrast. It looks way cooler than like just focusing on hyperrealism with anime character models. It takes an artist though. You can't just like to stylize each zone's lighting to look good with the characters inside of it and your player character going through all of them. That isn't just game design. That's like color theory, anatomy. Like that's you actually need. Dude, I left and came back, bro. Silent Hill. The new Silent Hill just got announced. I couldn't believe it. Metal Gear Collection 2. I know, I'm excited that they're remaking things. I hope that Kojima comes back. I'm not looking forward to anything Metal Gear Solid for the rest of my life until Kojima comes back on stage with a fucking headband and camo. Which sucks, because I do love Metal Gear. I did own the games and played them as a kid, and watched my like older brothers play them. That was like one of my first introductions to video games ever, was Metal Gear Solid like 1 and 2. So it does suck. Not actual gameplay footage. That means we're gonna full screen because this is like a movie. Taylor's assistant, from the makers of Mortuary Assistant.
A man with your skill set must be able to move unconstrained, unrestricted.
True, but these are just re-releases of the games he directed. Yes, but if he's not making money off of it, that's like is this John Wick? Is this John Wick? No fucking way John Wick is getting a goddamn game, dude. I'm getting this fucking game if that's John Wick. No fucking shot they're making a John Wick game, bro. Keanu Reeves finally played Fortnite with his John Wick skin and was like, actually, kind of goes hard. Killing people is fucking John Wick. What the fuck are you talking about, dude? The music? Got Beethoven? I love John Wick so much, that's an easy purchase. I haven't seen John Wick like ever, and then recently they were on YouTube for like YouTube Premium. I don't know if it was free for everyone, but like they released all of the fucking John Wicks, like 1, 2, and 3. So I watched them all and was like, oh, these movies are fucking awesome. Like, holy shit. Yeah. I'm thinking I'm back. Oh my god. Keanu doesn't need to... Okay, now that's gameplay footage. Jesus Christ. So they just got him maybe to motion capture as many lethal kills as he could. Or like they couldn't risk doing in the movie, and then like they could just keep adding to them too. That's so fucking cool, actually. I'm just kind of sad if it's a PlayStation exclusive, because that's so fucking cool. Hello, Joy. Bungie? Oh no! Oh no! The AI game.
Rainfall is expected to begin in the early afternoon and last until...
Dude, that John Wick game looked kind of sick for like the 10 seconds of gameplay at the end of the trailer. If the cutscenes look like the trailer, then that game is gonna slap.
So small among the stars.
We may grow yet.
Do not worry. Peace is and I am here to walk with you into its embrace.
Yo, did I miss the new Night Rain DLC trailer? If they announce a new Night Rain DLC trailer in the state of play, I'm gonna close Elden Ring and play Night Rain to practice. Because the downtime on those is insane. That shit's gonna come out in like 2 months if they do announce one. Like when they announced the other one, I was like, oh, wow, when does this come out? And they were like, in a couple of weeks. I was like, what the fuck? What do you mean? What?
I feel like I'm praying.
So I think this is the game that used, I could tell by like the art assets on the wall. I think this used AI generated art when they were making it. I don't want to accuse it. Yeah, but like I keep seeing the locations from that trailer. I watched a Bellular's video about it. Ooh, grappling hook. So they used AI generated art and it stole from a sci-fi artist. Like, yeah, this is the game, I'm pretty sure. I'm like 80% sure. The more I see, the more I'm convinced it is that game. I just need to see the name of it, and then I'll know. But, they used AI-generated art, and then there's like a really famous sci-fi artist who does like realism, cyberpunk shit like this. Like, all of their art is stuff like this. And they have their watermark in their artwork. So, like, that artist's watermark, Marathon. Yeah, it is the game. So it is this game. That artist has a watermark, like QR code that they use, and the AI was so bad at copying them that it used their AI used their watermark in the artwork that it stole. And he was like, "I know you stole from me." They're like, "We didn't steal from you." They were like, "You used AI art of my artwork," and they're like, "We didn't use AI art of your artwork," and he's like, "My QR code is in your artwork, you fucking idiots." The thing that I use to sign my pictures is all over your fucking game, because the AI didn't know what it was, and they had to go back to the drawing board and redo all of their artwork. Yikes, bro. So not only did they use AI, they used AI for artwork, and they used AI to steal the art of an artist without crediting them, and then they got caught doing that, like, red-handed. No, like, dude, not only is it my artwork, like, if you overlay my art, it's the same fucking picture. You have the QR code watermark, because the AI is dumb as fuck. Like, that sucks. Marathon developers should be fucking ashamed of themselves.
Thanks to Bungie for that new look at Marathon. Coming to PS5.
Global content communicate. They didn't get the developers. I was about to shit on these people, but I was like, okay, they're just PlayStation people. They're not Marathon Bungie people. Bungie fell off after selling Halo. I'll say it. I haven't played a single Bungie game since like Halo Reach.
Developed by Insomniac Games in collaboration with
And all of the good people left Bungie for 343, which then also has been making kind of shit games because they've just been relying on the IP.
and heroic responsibilities while protecting the city from iconic villains.
They really don't want to make superhero video games. I don't know why. Like Spider-Man and Spider-Man 2 have done so good,
February 17th.
but like they don't.
Classics catalog welcomes 2 fan favorites over the next few months, starting with Tekken Dark Resurrection.
The OG Tekken games. You know, there's gonna be like tournaments for these for like a year.
PlayStation Plus premium members can expect to revisit this handheld classic in March.
Okay, it's just a re-release of a PSP game for Plus.
The original PlayStation version of
Time Crisis? Wow, I was literally saying the name like there's no way this is Time Crisis. They actually did it. I remember playing this in the arcade. We had to like step on the thing to come out from behind cover. And then you like take your foot off of the giant metal gamepad.
Big Walk is a cooperative multiplayer adventure about teamwork and talking.
See, that is the perfect shot. Hold on, we need to go back and look at that. This is what I mean by realism doesn't lend itself to stylized graphics. The character models don't match the art assets in the background, which matches the lighting. So the lighting doesn't match these characters. The lighting looks like shit on these stylized characters. Right? Like, look at the textures on the ground and the texture of the plants and stuff. Like, this looks like actual dog shit. Like, I'm sure even if the game is good, their graphical stylization, if this is the shot they chose to show off the graphics, it's like you just used a bunch of fucking realistic assets that you didn't think anyone would recognize in your stylized game where you didn't know how to 3D model characters. Like, as a developer who can 3D model characters, I'm like, this is giving, you don't know what the fuck you're doing, so you just wanted to make a co-op game. Team Slop. Multiplayer slop.
combat
It looked like shit.
and Eclipse gameplay running on PlayStation.
See, like when the when you go sci-fi, you can at least use the lighting of like the particle effects, like they're using, to kind of enhance the realistic graphics, and that'll be your stylization, right? Like look at the tracer rounds here; that looks sick as fuck. But I'm like laying into these games. I feel bad.
Death only means that you will come back stronger.
It's a Dark Souls ripoff.
You are not on your own. Interacting with the survivors of Echelon 4 will help you understand the mysteries of Carcosa.
I can't believe so many are gone. They didn't all die. Some of them changed.
This is Primary, the voice of Soltari. Here you can engage with our permanent progression systems to upgrade your armor's attributes and acquire...
I do love a good perk system.
With Carcosan modifiers, you can adjust your experience by, for example, making hostiles tougher, weaker, or even removing the second chance ability entirely. However, all adjustments you choose must be kept in balance to ensure a consistent challenge level. Primary also allows you to teleport directly to any biome that you have unlocked.
They're like, we have fast travel. Like, okay, dude.
Also means easier replayability the further you get into the world.
That is that's not what replayability means. Like, the further you progress, the more you want to replay things. But you're progressing. You progress past it. That's progression. What the fuck are you talking about? I hate and love when a game tries to make generic features that like every other AAA game has into something super unique. They're like, we have fast travel. It's like, what the fuck are you talking about, dude? Everything has fast travel. You can use, how do they describe it? You can use the map to teleport to locations. It's like, that's just a fast travel system. What the fuck are you talking about? You see, they're wow, they're leaning into the realism, but that's what I was talking about with like stylization. It's the same area with different lighting, different particle effects, different colors, like color palettes and schemes. But in a good way. That's a compliment to the game. That's what more realistic games should do. You don't need to sell me on the fast travel system. Show me that system more, the fucking changing map. That's just the final boss of Sonic Adventure 2 battle. The orbs flying at you. It looked kind of cool. Pre-order bonuses. I think like one pre-order bonus is cool, but when they get into like the pre-order, like Elden Ring does it the perfect way. Whoa. The fuck is this? Whoa!
Trembles. Mother Earth herself senses the coming battle. The world may hate
See, that's stylized. You got animated cutscenes, hopefully. Who will answer the call? Yo! Oh, it's a fighting game. Is this the fighting game that you were talking about? Magic? I have always liked Magic. I was a fan since before Marvel Rivals. I've always had a crush on the character. She's like one of the coolest fucking characters in Marvel. Also, I met a really nice cosplayer at LA Comic Con, back when it was called Comic Kazi, who was cosplaying Magic. And that's who I think of when I think of the character. Who the fuck is this? Character specific? Shi'ar Technology? Wow. Okay, so I think it's a unique character made for this.
Surrender to avoid further danger.
Let's finish this.
This is cool as fuck. Oh, is she the danger room? What? Wait. Is she the danger room? Made into a character from X-Men. I just realized that this is X-Men. Tokon Fighting Souls. That is fucking so sick. I'm googling that. Actually googling that. Danger X-Men.
本当にお待たせしてしまいましたけども、こうして一番初めに
Oh, Danger is an extraordinary hand-to-hand combatant. She has extensive detailed knowledge of combat styles. I don't know if she's the Danger Room. Is the Danger Room sentient? It gains sentience in Astonishing X-Men as Danger. It is the Danger Room, bro. That's actually so cool. What the fuck?
As an unstoppable savage tank. Some of his claw swipes have armor on.
What the fuck?
So he's literally going to be able to shred through opponents' attacks.
That's so sick. I didn't know they ever did that. I will not pretend like I knew that that's who it is, but it does not look like that. In the pictures I saw in the comics just now, she does not look like that. They were like exactly what I said. Let's take a cool character that nobody really knows about and make her a really hot chick in a skin-tight bodysuit. That's actually what they did. But the character concept of taking the Danger Room. Wake up, new Diablo 2 DLC just dropped. Oh, dude, I'm so excited for that. My brother probably called me for that earlier. He loves Diablo. And yesterday I had a missed call from him, and I'm like, why do I have a missed call from my brother? Like, I was like, what the fuck? And like, not a follow-up call. Normally they call me, if they call me, it's important. So I was like, what the fuck? And then I opened my PC and saw that there was a new Diablo update, and I was like, oh, he probably wanted to tell me that this is a new Diablo. Oh, it's Marvel Fighter I mentioned. Yeah, this is. I was like, didn't you just mention a Marvel Fighters game? That looked cool as shit. The unique character design of her. Again, I said I'm okay with like skin tight suit when it's a cool character story like that. She's a robot. Why would she wear clothes? She has to have her tits out. No, I'm just kidding. God of War 1? God of War 2? We're finally getting a remake? Dude, I've been talking about this for so long. I don't even need to see what the fuck is happening. God of War 3? No way.
Your son
Has returned. Dude, are you fucking serious? God of War. But no, the character design isn't that bad if the story is cool and lends itself to it. She actually, like, when you look at the Danger Room in the comics, Danger, the one I just pulled up, she looks kind of like a Predator from Alien vs. Predator.
Hey, what's happening?
So,
What's happening, people? It is
how collection.
OGTC. That's right, the original God of War.
You gotta be kidding me. This is so sick!
Bring you some exciting news about
Ladies and gentlemen, they did it.
Starting with that teaser that you just saw, yeah? Now look, we are
A God of War remake. Oh, dude, that's so sick. God of War 1 is getting a remake.
Remake is now in development.
Woo!
Yeah, man, I know. Sit down.
I'm sitting. Dude, that's so sick, and they got the voice actor. This is what I was waiting for. All of the other developers, take note. This is what you needed. An iconic voice actor to come and hype everyone the fuck up, because we view it as the character as well.
Since we're approaching the last few months of God of War.
Oh my god, this is so fucking cool. No.
Now, this announcement is a passion project that will let you experience God of War's signature brutal combat.
Trilogy remake. Yeah, dude, that's actually so fucking sick. I wonder if they'll have the sex mini game in it, where you're trying to fuck a vase off of the furniture. You're trying to fuck so hard that you knock a vase off the furniture. That's game design. That's game design right there. I don't care. No one can tell me shit, dude. All of the new God of Wars don't have as much aura as the original. There's a mini game where you're trying to have so much sex that you break the room next to you. That's an actual. I'm not even fucking joking. I can't wait until if the remake has that, all of the streamers get to that part and they're like, am I fucking those girls in the other room right now? The best video of all God of War games. Getting pussy. I'm just kidding. But no, that is like a shock. Sounds like a crazy minigame. It is. because it's actually part of the story too. It's not just like, oh wow, you're having sex. Like if you know Greek mythology, you know the characters he's talking to. It's so funny. Zeus, your son has returned. Yeah. Oh, and then they have a Spartan story. Oh, is this like before? Is this like before he gets fucking turned into the God of War? This is like him when his like family's alive and shit? Dude, no way! They can't be doing that. They said it's just a passion project for you to experience the lore. Dude, if this is what... I'm buying all of them. This is how you honor your gamers, bro. You get the original cast, you remake the original games with new shit, and then you add to it with like a complete fucking spin-off. Are you kidding me right now? Are you fucking kidding me right now? With the voice acting, this has to be, dude. This has to be. God of War, Sons of Sparta. Dude, you're gonna play as Kratos before he's the God of War. That is fucking amazing as a concept. I've always wondered, what the fuck is that about? Like, what happens? How did he become the guy he is? Like, why did they fucking kill his family the way they did? Like, what the fuck? So many questions from the original God of War Greek mythology series. That's so cool. Michael Clark Duncan is Atlas, though. Rest in peace, world bearer. Yeah. Oh. If they use the original voice lines and stuff. Dude, a new Silent Hill, God of War remakes with new additions to the lore. Legacy of Kain. I might have to say this, as someone who does not like PlayStation exclusives, this was kind of a banger. We got a John Wick game, Dead or Alive, new and old, Tekken, whatever the fuck that chicken dude was. That was actually sick as fuck. That was actually sick as fuck. Unfortunately, I'll even say. If they're all exclusives. Thanks for watching. Yeah, that was sick. Alright, now time to rage at this fucking game. Actual review. Which games are you hyped for? Which games are you hyped for? I'm excited for the Resident Evil. That's not going to be exclusive, so it gives me hope for like the Silent Hill and shit. Silent Hill looks cool. I think the main dude looked more real than James in the Silent Hill 2 remake, so I think we're gonna get even better acting in it, which is cool. The chickens is Helldiver plus Doom plus Farm Animal. Yeah, dude, what the fuck? I'm excited for the John Wick game. Yeah, that looked cool as fuck. The John Wick game. Control Resonant. I know people were saying L in chat and like Control looks like a tech demo kind of game, but that concept of like switching gravity and jumping from building to building and the city's all fucking warped like Inception. That's what they wanted Inception to be. I'm more interested in the new Kojima horror with Hunter Schaffer. I have no idea who the fuck that is. Hunter Schaffer? Her? Kojima game. Is that the new... Oh, it's OD! Dude, that shit looked so crazy. Yeah. I'm excited for that too. I'm excited for all of the Kojima games. Death Stranding 2 on PC. I remember even asking that, like, is it a God of War, Silent Hill? Dude, what the fuck? It's a good year to be a gamer. They said microtransactions are for pedophiles. Here's a bunch of really cool games coming out. Like, actually. Alright. I've been posted up here far too long. That was like an hour of just watching the fucking announcements. Dude, I'm excited for so many of those games. I hope that they're not exclusives and Sony acts as a publisher to get them on other platforms to just make money. Oh, also I watched a hitbox video on this charge move and I was right. It is kind of random bullshit. Let me pull up the video real quick before we move on. I want to get up the video to show you guys what I was talking about. Now I know why it's inconsistent. Elden Ring DLC hitboxes. You're not ready. You guys are not ready.
Honestly,
What the fuck is that picture?
attack lies in this tailing hit capsule. What's bizarre?
So
is
you see
that
how the hits? What? Okay, that's lame. That it's inconsistent. Look at how it's inconsistent. These spawning in. Sometimes I dodge right there, right through this tusk. So I wind up in the front underneath. You see this big capsule right here? This big ass one? This is the one I've been dodging. And these tusks are the ones that I occasionally get hit with early. These right here are what kill me. Look.
rooted in place and then
Spawn.
after.
So because it's not trailing with them, it is inconsistent. He's moving his hitbox in a consistent way, but these, because I can't know the timing of him charging across the arena, I don't know when they are spawning. And his front hitboxes break everything, so you can't tell from these destroying terrain. So if it jumps like right here, if I dodge here, I'm safe. If I dodge the same way, yeah, watch. So look, if I dodge right here, I'm safe. If I dodge right there, I'm dead. If I dodge right, so look at how it's only 2 frames, right? I'm safe. I'm dead. I'm safe. I'm dead. I'm safe now, and then I would have been dead again. It despawns and then respawns after 2 frames. So because it doesn't trail with them, there are times where I'm jumping into a hitbox, and there are times when I'm jumping and the hitbox hasn't spawned yet. So it actually is the definition of inconsistent. Because this is a consistent hitbox. It stays on, and he's chasing with them, and they're there the whole time, moving consistently. The hitboxes that aren't consistently there disappear and come back randomly. Those are the ones that kill me. So when I say, why does it feel like it's impossible to dodge? I actually wasn't wrong. There is a half of the time it's impossible to dodge, half the time it isn't. Isn't that stupid? When it gets to the point you have to look at frame data to know it's bad. There's only been a couple of moves where I was like, I don't feel like I can dodge this. And then I looked at the frame data. The first one I was wrong, right? The first frame data boss that I looked at was the dude in Dark Souls 2, the Pursuer, who grabs you with his sword. When I finally learned how to dodge it, I like watched one of the guide videos. I was like, oh, I just jumped to the right towards his shield. I'm a fucking idiot. But this move, I looked up, saw the frame data, and even the guy in that video is like, yep, the move just sucks. I'm like, no! There is no way to fucking dodge it consistently. So all of those times of me dodging it before, unfortunately, were half skill, half luck. I don't know what's going on. My controller's like stopping movement forward. Yeah. So that charge right there spawns in a spear under him, and then keeps spawning them in a chain as they move forward, like he's a wave attack. So the reason I was dodging him like a wave attack was because of that hitbox that I felt and didn't know was there. So when I said yesterday that you have to dodge him like a wave attack, that is how wave attack hitboxes work. So I was right. It's a wave attack mixed with an attack, which is even worse. So if you take your armor off, you can get the range that you need to get out of there. Isn't that stupid? I found the consistency. The way that you dodge it is you can't be wearing armor. I'm dead. Fuck, I dodged too early. I actually had to analyze the frame data to know that I was right. I was right. The move is bullshit! Ah! Oh, God! Miyazaki, patch that. Miyazaki, patch it. Patch the move. I don't care. I don't care who the fuck needs to go back into their office and work. I don't care who you have to pay. I don't give a fuck. Fix that move. That's so stupid. That's so fucking stupid. So, does my roll change when I do this? Yeah. That's so dumb. So there's no way for me to have that roll unless I take my armor off. That's so dumb. So I actually can't dodge it. There hasn't been many things in Dark Souls that I have said I cannot dodge. The only thing is my build cannot dodge that attack. Because I don't roll the same distance with my armor on, I can't do it. It's physically impossible to get the distance I need to through the random sphere that shows up. I'll be right back. I have to take an emotional journey to the other side of the house. Yeah. Is there a reason why the hitboxes don't perfectly outline the enemy's body and weapon? Bloodhound step on a knife? No, because that will put my carrying weight just over, and then I'm gonna fat roll. I can't equip anything else unless I switch my talismans around. Here. Speaking from experience, watch. If I put my old build back on, if I add... Or maybe not a knife, maybe that'll work. Yeah, see, even a dagger is too much. So fucking stupid. I'll be right back. And what if the shield is unequipped for this fight? I mean, it probably would help me, but I'm mostly a one-hand user. It's not the build, it's the player. I have fought every single one of the bosses in Elden Ring with this build. The only one I had to take my armor off for was Melania. So like if you're close enough before he starts spawning those, you could dodge it and he'll animation cancel. So you don't have to deal with them. But that's how I've been dodging it so close. But when he's charging across the entire arena, you don't know when that sequence is happening. Like when the spear, not spear, dead. When the sphere, I was thinking of his weapon. But no, when the sphere shows up and disappears, you can't gauge that when he charges for 10 seconds before he finally gets to you. So it's kind of just random. We're gonna have to fight this guy completely butt-ass naked. I can dodge it more consistently without the armor on. See? So that distance is what I've been trying to get. What the fuck? It is very unfortunate, though. I'm glad that I looked up the frame data to know that the move was bullshit. I actually was right, which is sad. I didn't want to be right, but I was. That summarizes my entire fucking life. Hey, it's not about being right to enjoy being right. It's about being right to warn others, right? Fuck that move. Now I actually know how to dodge it. Damn, so you get like 2 attacks there. I got greedy. Cause I got a like Ash of War attack through that, which is typically enough for 3. It is not enough for 3 up close. See? Oh, fuck me. And it begins. At least the move that I was worried about, I'm not worried about anymore. It's the entirety of Phase 2 that I'm worried about now. Now I have a different problem to worry about. They didn't really analyze any of his Phase 2 moves, but they said that they were bullshit. So I'm like, well, great. So that roll isn't really possible because I'm doing it based off the distance I'm going. Come on. Yoink. That's what I'm talking about. Can I, like, catch him on the wall? I jumped into it. What a fucking dork. Actually, you need to dive into that to survive. You just need to land, like, where he hits. Hey, but phase 2 right at the start of stream, that is a good sign. That might be the only phase 2 we see for a minute, but... Here, I want to put my armor back on and try to hit that roll. So I was kind of right. You want to start moving in a direction to force him to move. In said direction. And that makes you as close as possible to dodging that boar move. Fuck you, brother. Pig. I am a learned man. I have learned. Okay. We're gonna try a couple times with the armor on, now that I know it's distance-based, to see if we consistently die. I just dodged it a bunch of times back-to-back. So we know now, I know how to dodge it, right? The move keeps coming, but I keep dodging it when I have no armor on. With armor on, right? You fucking gotta be sick. You gotta be kidding me, dude. Man, fuck this. We'll keep trying. I'll try a couple more times, but just to show that it's like... I feel like the Tusk hitbox killed me on that one. You run into, like, the line of sight for the Tusk, and then you roll through that, rather than rolling, like, through the boss itself. There we go. You have to wait like a little bit longer when you don't have armor on. Whoa, shit. But you can do it. I mean, I did it a couple times before while facing him yesterday. Fuck me. I don't know how to dodge that consistently. But there is also a chance that I dodged and the killing sphere wasn't there, right? It's an invisible hitbox that just shows up and disappears, and shows up and disappears. So there's a chance that I think I dodged it, but really the hitbox dodged me. Which is why it's kind of stupid. That's why I want to do it a couple times. Fuck! See, that one, I feel like I wound up on the side of him, like not inside of the collider, but then I still get hit after my roll next to him. That's the kind of death that I think it's the invisible sphere. And again, I bet if I take my armor off, we'll be able to dodge it like almost no problem. Way more consistent. But that is almost exactly what I was talking about with the, like, I dodged it in the same way. Just sometimes it kills you, sometimes it doesn't. Alright, armor's coming off. So fucking stupid. This is the one time the hitboxes really do be hitboxing. And now that I know the fight, I think I will summon Latenna. Because at least I can do more of a consistent dodge to keep aggro. What? What? God, I wish I had a fucking camera on my hands. I need to set my camera back up. It's like taped to my desk sideways under my monitor. I need to like get the tape off. It like came loose and then put itself back down in a different position, so the camera's just facing the wall now. Why I don't have it set up. See, like that timing. Okay, what the fuck is going on with my roll? But that timing is the exact thing that killed me a moment ago on my in my armor build. If you hold down the item change, it goes straight to your healing. Fun fact. I just learned that. I feel like an asshole. I was trying to guide someone who was new to Elden Ring. They said they've played Souls games before, so I was like, okay, cool. Like, you know how to beat the bosses, but I could guide you to where you want to go. They're like, I want to go to Rykard. And they were at the Windmill Village. I was like, cool, go west from here. And then they went east. I was like, okay, go west from the Windmill Village. I like kept trying to guide them. The difference between west and east was lost upon them, and I was like, I have to go. I cannot. And then they had the fucking audacity to be like, well, maybe you guys don't know where you're taking me, you know? Like, they're like, maybe you don't know where it is. And that's why I've gotten 4 different answers as to where to go. I'm like, you gotta be fucking kidding me. I have 1,100 hours in the game. I do no leveling challenge runs, lady. Like, come on. What the fuck are you talking about? I tried to be nice about it, though. I was like, you go to the Altus Plateau Grace and then go northeast, just in general, right? Just you can explore at your own leisure. You don't have to force yourself to do anything. Dude, we fucking did it. That felt like I jumped right into the boar. I was still trying to be nice about it, but goddamn, it took everything in my power not to be like, I said fucking west, why are you going east? Oh, you're going the exact opposite direction. You asked for a direction and then you didn't go the fucking direction that the person giving you directions told you to go. What the fuck is wrong with you? Dude. I should have moved more to the right before rolling. But that was funny. Yesterday I was like trying to help the Elden Ring community. And I was like, is this why people don't like Elden Ring? Because they don't know how to fucking travel in an open world map. They're like, where's the next boss? And I'm like, well, it's open, you can go anywhere. They're like, well, I want to fight Rykard. I'm like, well, it's in the... Didn't you know E means west and W means... It's west! Oh, east? I thought you meant west! It's like, literally, what the fuck happened? I was like, that is the opposite direction. That is the opposite direction. But yeah, no, I was trying to be nice. I even put my summon sign down. This is the thing that bothered me most, but I understand. I really do understand. They were like, I don't really summon people. Or like, I don't really summon anyone outside of my community, right? Because you might be a weirdo. And I was like, okay, that makes sense. And then the person who was trying to guide them, they were like summoning. And they're like, the summons failed. So I was like, okay, what's your multiplayer password? You could summon me and I will guide you. And then she was like, oh, well, I actually don't do summons. Weast is elite ball knowledge, yeah. I thought you meant Weast. But, that shit, it tilted me. I was like, you said you don't do summons, but then you're summoning someone. I don't even care if you think I'm a straight. Like, I don't expect you to know me. I'm literally no one with only a couple subscribers. So, like, it's not like I'm the level 1 slime. How could you not know me? Fuck me, dude. I died at all of the bosses at least 100 times. I know all their moves. But no, the summoning someone who, or like failing to summon someone who's guiding them in chat, me and that person are saying the exact same thing. They were just in the Twitch chat. And I was like, I even said, like, you don't have to summon me. I can guide you from text, right? It's just easier to, like, guide you if I'm in the game and I just walk in the direction you need to go to the trail, and then I could leave, right? Like, I literally said, like, I could just leave. You don't need to summon me. I could guide you through text, and if you do summon me, I could just go, right? Like, I don't have to help you fight the boss. And then they went the exact opposite direction. They were like, I think it's over here. I was like, it's in Volcano Manor. Volcano Manor is in the northeast or the northwest part of the map. It is west from you, northwest. Like, I said it multiple times. Is it possible to parry Gaius? I'm not even gonna try that. I just took my shield off. What are we doing here? No. I put the shield back on because there are times in combos where it is safer to throw your shield up. Like at the end of a combo, when there is no follow-up attack, if I get my guard broken, it's actually okay. Even if it does a little bit of damage to me, that's fine. But like, you can't block the charge attack. Let me show you what happens when you try to block the charge attack. Just for those tuning in today. This is what happens when you try to block a charge. You get ran the fuck over and through. So we don't block here. At least not for the charge. We have to learn how to dodge that attack. I mean, I feel like I've learned where the opening is, but the opening is actually random. I've been saying things feel random sometimes. I try to give the game a benefit of the doubt, but having a truly randomly appearing spear that could kill you, I roll the same way, and then dude, he just deleted Lieutenant. I roll the same fucking way, and I die. I have to be butt-ass naked to fight this guy. Look at my cheeks. Those are the cheeks of a warrior right there. I like that I picked the default appearance too. I have black hair in real life. My character's got like brown hair. See, armor off, can dodge. Was asking because I'm doing a parry run, teaching myself to parry and not dodge. Parrying is really cool. When you can get the parries on the boss, it's sick. Shut the fuck up. I should have dodged into it. I'm bad. Oh, well, I guess you could technically carry and magic parry his energy blast projectile, but I don't know how effective that would be. Like when he shoots the purple thing at you, you could maybe parry that, but like magic parry. Curved swords, parries are really satisfying. True. Real and true. See, no armor dodge. I dodged on the far side of him, like the other version of that move. Fuck me. Fuck me. Breaking the song. I'm gonna send out the chat signal to the official Elden Ring Discord now. That fucking sucks. It's so dumb to have a move that you can't dodge with your build. That shit. Dying to Gaius with that, Elden Ring DLC, no leveling, Gaius grind. I'm tilted. Where the fuck did all of those viewers come from? I don't even care where they went. How did I get 60 concurrent viewers on any of my streams? Not that entertaining. Which one of you guys are botting? Which one of you are view botting me? That's fantastic. Exactly what I wanted. I meant in terms of the dodge. Fuck! The dodge is what I wanted. You might be able to parry his spells with retaliations parry, but not normally. That's what I'm saying. Like, carrion retaliation, the glintstone counter, the spell blades shield spell. The shield blade, the spell shield? I don't know. And she's dead. Well, that lasted for like a little bit. Like that spell right there, maybe you can retaliation. Dude, I thought I dodged too early. How about that repositioning? Yo, phase 2! Okay, hear me out, hear me out. There's no hitbox for that, apparently. Yo, I hit him in phase 2! Yo, I hit him in phase 2! No, dude, are you fucking kidding me? I'm currently on the first Crucible ever jail. Got him to 40% health with only parrying. Doing this so I can parry with Wilder. Elmer is the true test once I get to him. I'm mainly gonna stick to shield parry, but it's weapon... But is weapon parry the same thing? Is that even a thing? Oh, because you get like straight sword parries. Dude, we were doing so good that run just now. I even attacked him in phase 2. We're getting there. Gaius! Your destined death is on its way! Woo! I got caught on the fucking debris right there. That was close. Damn it, he went the other way. Dude, I learned how to fight him. Dude, we did it. Ladies and gentlemen. You have to dodge that like super early. It's a spacing thing. That's a spacing issue. You're gonna have to contact OSHA about that. That's an OSHA violation. You can't be riding a boar at work. That's not a forklift. So the best thing to do is just book it. That's so funny, dude. Actually, the best way to dodge that is don't even participate in the fight. Oh, come on! Does that mean it's hard? Weapon parry has less frames. Yeah. So I know the buckler has like the best parry frames of all of the shields. Like that, I know there are different weapon frames. Also, new attack. After hours of fighting this guy, we get a new attack in phase 2. The charge forward, whatever the fuck just happened. Oh man. I'm so relieved. Even though I'm dying right now and screaming at the top of my fucking lungs, I'm so happy that I learned a way to fight this guy. It only took me changing my build. That was a risky attack. I was nowhere near that. I rolled and I died on the opposite side of where the fuck it just attacked. It attacked from its right to its left. I was on its right beyond its attack when I rolled. That shit sucks. Oh, okay. Thanks, Plague. I have the parry dagger, so I'll try. Not gonna lie, parry only is actually fun and not as stressful as I thought it'd be. That's how I feel about the no leveling challenge until I got to Melania. And now Gaius. Actually, even Gaius is easier than Melania. Now that I understand the one undodgeable bullshit move he has, it's not like the waterfowl dance where it's conditional, and even when you hit the conditions, you're like, I knew it was coming and it still fucking got me. This one is like, I knew it was coming, but there's just a random chance that the hitbox is fucked. So I just have to get the spacing before the hitbox even becomes an issue. That's not a thing with Melania. You have to dodge the waterfowl dance. You can cheese her if you're playing normally, but in a no level, like, that shit's so fucking hard. Everyone cheeses the boss. Like, all of the guides that I watch is like, just use these stackable buffs to get your stats up, and spam this move, use this glitch so she dies instantly in phase 2. I'm like, that is not what I'm trying to actually fight the fucking boss. I'm not trying to glitch it out. So that was one problem with trying to find a guide for my playstyle, is they don't fucking need this. No one is stupid and or crazy enough to try this. Some people don't even think it's possible. And honestly, that's fair. Come on, I hit the tail. No, dude! Fucking how? 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 I just shook my jaw to make a funny sound, but no, actually. Sometimes I dodge that so smooth that I'm like, there's extra time. I can go for an Ash of War attack. And then other times I dodge it and I'm like, I thought that was smooth, and then I get fucking slammed face first into the floor. How? I understand this move now. The reason I thought how on that move though is because second attack. Genuinely bullshit. Dropping lock-on to attack a direction because I knew the lock-on wouldn't hit. That's pro. That's, I know where your hitboxes are going to be before you do. Is Mesmer parryable? Yes. You can't be that far from this guy when he charges. I fucking hate that goddamn move. We got him halfway down in phase 2. Actually, we got him more than halfway down in phase 2. We were doing really good that run. It really all depends on the RNG of the charge attacks. That's so fucking stupid, dude. Like, how did I get killed in the last one and not just now? I was rolling, like, into him just now. How the fuck did that miss me? How did he miss me? Like, there? Easy. How did he hit me before? The fucking inconsistent hitboxes. It's worse when I show that the hitboxes are inconsistent. Because it's not just like me as a gamer going, oh man, these hitboxes. It's like, no, we literally know now that it's the fucking hitboxes. Because I pulled up the data mined hitbox bullshit. Mesmer is parryable. Maybe we try that on Mesmer. Maybe we try to parry. We'll like learn his moves to parry him for fun. After having to go completely naked on Gaius. We go pure parry. I think you can only parry him in phase 1, because in phase 2 he becomes a giant snake, and I don't know if you can parry it. Animals, I'm going to fucking kill myself in-game. In Minecraft. This is so fucking infuriating, dude. Just a couple more 100 times. Oh my fucking god, dude. Packing a bowl for future me. I'm not smoking that yet. I got into a fist fight. Push the guy in the back of horse and watch the horse kick the dude's face. Jesus Christ. In Witcher. Oh, okay. I was gonna say, what are you, fucking John Wick? It's literally a kill in John Wick. You John Wick the fucking guy? Holy shit, bro. Use a horse as a weapon. I'm gonna hit you with that John Wick fatality. No! 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 I knew I dodged too early. You can like see it. It's so strange. It's like a move early. You have to dodge the pig, but if you dodge it too early, he hits you, and if you dodge it too late, or if you dodge too early, the pig hits you, and if you dodge too late, he hits you. There's like a very tight window to dodge on that. I like knew. It's like watching something important slide off a cliff into a fucking bottomless ravine. You're like, no! No! Oh my god, I was fixing my fucking healing. Fuck this goddamn boss, dude. I don't even know. Like, sometimes we get a boss low, like we almost killed a boss, and I'm like, how the fuck did we do that? How did I fucking manage that? Plague Wick. Yep. He says in Witcher, but he really means in his village, because the guy was fucking with the leech population. He had to be dealt with accordingly. Suck my fucking cock, please. At least Latenna's. If I summon Latenna and then run as far as I can. Alright, this one, it might take a minute. Like, just the open. It's so hard to have, like, a long opening planned, because then you die like the bullshit. And then you're like, motherfucker, dude, I just did all of that setup to get hit one time and fucking lose it all. So I'm gonna go far. I don't know why my character stopped sprinting there. We're gonna get him away from Latenna. Oh my god, dude, I can't fucking deal with this shit. He tried taking my ritual knife, so I used available resources. The plague must be cured. Yeah. Your bloodletting ritual. We take out the poison blood by stabbing you in the wound. Medieval medicine be like, you got ghosts in your blood, you should do cocaine about it. That's more like the 1920s. What? She's gay? Get her a lobotomy. The 1920 doctors be like, you're not having irregular thoughts, you're having sacrilegious thoughts, and you will be punished. No, it's actually sad to think that that's what happened to a lot of people. Man, I am losing my fucking mind. I am losing my fucking mind. We support the LGBTQ, but that is actually what happened. I'm not just trying to make a joke. That's a thing that actually used to happen. Oh god, dude, I thought I died. No! I saw the pig too late. New doctors are boring. Plague doctors would give nice sense, cocaine, and take some blood. I mean, if you go to the right doctor, prescription drugs are not too far off from you have ghosts in your blood, you should do cocaine about it. What's that? You're having trouble focusing? Here's meth. Here's a meth salt. Forgive me for not taking my state-prescribed meth pill. My state-funded. Thank you, Medi-Cal. No, I think a lot of medications have come so far, and it's interesting to know like the paradoxical effects of certain medications, just to get into it for like half a second, to say I'm not a fucking idiot. It is cool to know how humanity has evolved in finding the right medicines for people, but it really does stem from you have ghosts in your blood, you should do cocaine about it. I am bad. I am bad at this fight. We got him to phase 2 as a level 1, and I'm like, dude, fuck this guy. How did I not die there, dude? How did I not die there? Okay. I know how I died there. I was too close to the left. I thought I was further up the side. He doesn't do the boar hit. Or you're kind of safe from it if you're further up, but I just wasn't where I thought I was. I am bad. Dude, that state of play for PlayStation was actually really good. There's always the people with an agenda in chat for like the Nintendo Directs or whatever it is. But like they'll say L on anything that's not the game they came there to see. Not this time. See, that shit was like barely on the edge. Fuck you. Every time I've summoned a Latenna for this fight, it has hindered me more than it has helped me. I will say that. I love Latenna when she's useful, but right now, it's actually... I've gotten the furthest each time with no summons. It didn't even get into fighting Latenna. How the fuck am I not dying? It's like, I know the answer. It's the stupid fucking inconsistent bullshit, but it's so sad to hear that that's why. Why? Like, there are times where I only do like one hit and one combo. Then there are times where I lock in and actually do like all of his health bar worth of damage. Dude, I need to kill you. Then there's only like 3 bosses left till the end of the fucking game. I've gotten every DLC boss. Actually, that's not true. There's optional bosses. We have Meteor still to do. I just started crying like a 6-year-old. Just tears streaming from my eyes. I almost killed the Crucible Knight. He had 3% health. I couldn't get the last parry because I panicked. I'm the king of fucking panicking when there's like one little tad bit of health left. I wish I could go back and count all of the times in all of the Souls games that I've streamed where I'm like one hit away. I have 9 opportunities to kill it, and then I just fucking whiff and die. A heavy attack with a buffed weapon does as much as my Ash of War, which is cool. Drop the lock on to get the fucking attack, because I know it'll miss. No! Fuck! I was hoping that one would at least get to phase 2. Good luck on your Crucible fight. I don't think you'd want the summon. I offer it always, but I think you're on a challenge run of your own. Oh my fucking god. Don't do drugs, kids. I'm about to smoke this bowl. Fucking driving me up the fucking wall, this boss. Fuck. Oh my god. Oh man, I'm 10 minutes early. It's 4:09, 4:10. I could have just waited a couple minutes and made a 4:20 joke. Nah, whatever. This stupid fucking log right here has blocked me twice now. Honestly, it's probably for the best. Fuck. Blinky checkpoint. You gotta get that Aber... What is it? What is the... I mean, it's Benjamin. The Benjamin Franklin. But also... There's so many names for it. Yeah, okay. No second heavy follow-up. That I knew kind of was gonna kill me. I haven't tried for it though, so it was worth... Like, the amount of damage I do with the heavy attack is almost equal to the Ash of War when it's buffed. When my sword is buffed. So it is, if I have an opening, it's worth doing that. But that was not an opening. I'm bad. Yeah, it's a challenge run, but when we do the seamless co-op, we'll be ready to parry the bosses at level 1, hopefully. I'll instantly die with my luck. It'll be a cool flex. I mean, you guys don't have to do level 1. You're going to be downscaled to me, and I'm going to be doing a no leveling playthrough, but I'm going to just be keeping my build, and you guys are going to... We already have like 3 different builds. Like, someone wants to do a Crucible Knight. Pretty sure it's Plague. We've had someone say they want to do buffs and faith incantations. I don't know if we're actually going to have them join, but they said it. It would be cool if we get as many people as we can. I want everyone to join, like my friends and family and everything. This is why I'm doing this. I am going to get my friends and family. I'm the perfumer. Yes, I remember that. I'm doing Frenzy Flame Solar Crucible, and it was just a fun thing I wanted to do with status effects. Exactly. You guys can do any build, even if it's bad, because you're gonna have a full team of people. And let's be honest, I don't want to brag, but and me, who will have beaten everything as soon as I kill the fucking DLC and we start that. I will have done everything in Elden Ring, no leveling myself. So the reason I'm happy for it is that it's not like, oh, you did no leveling, but you got carried, right? It's like, well, that's not why we're doing this, because I did the whole thing already solo. So it's not like I'm trying to do a no leveling challenge run to flex. It's just for fun. And then it's also with the community, but again, I want more people to be able to join, so we're going to have you guys be whatever level you want to build your character and use your items, and then you get downscaled to me. So that'll be like the perfect co-op experience for a challenge run. Like, you guys get to play how you want. We get as many people as possible, so there's more people to play with, because it's not like you have to do a no leveling run. It's like you guys are scaled to no leveling, right? So just pick what you want to practice, pick what you think you're good at, pick what you wanted to try. There's so many ways to play now for everyone. It changes the game when you do it like this. I don't know who suggested seamless co-op, no leveling, but thank you. Radon is going to look so cool if you ride in the back. A bunch of knights on horseback facing a huge demigod. Yeah, and then the arrow rain, and we all like split up. And like, that's gonna be so cool. I'm actually giddy. I'm like dying to this boss right now, and I'm like, the thing that's I'm not even like. Was I? Yes, I thank you so much. I think Elden Ring Gamer forever ago also recommended seamless co-op, but not no leveling. No leveling seamless co-op is a very particular, because now that I wouldn't have done it, except Plague Doctor, when I summoned you and saw that your damage got downscaled to mine, because I knew you were 100 plus levels above me. And you would have been scaled to, not just level 1 scaling, but, fuck, my shadowed fragments as well. So I knew we weren't under fragmented for the boss. Like, our upgrades were correct scaling. So I saw your damage and was like, okay, that's perfect. You're a completely built character, and you get downscaled to as much damage as I'm doing with, like, my bloody slash. So that summon helped me realize like where we were going to be with the no leveling, so that I locked in like we're gonna do it. Just when I saw your damage, then I was like, oh, okay, so you guys don't join as like level 100, you pretty much join as level 1. And normally I say I don't want to put people through that, but if we have a seamless co-op like army, it's a little bit different. He stabbed next to me. That was fucking bullshit, dude. But yeah. Dude, fuck me. Just talking about the seamless co-op got me hype. Like, this washed away from my mind as soon as I mentioned like our builds and stuff. Because again, I can get more friends to join, more family to join and play. So you get to like my friends who want to be streamers, and also like my friends that are streamers. It's just like the best kind of collab. I almost couldn't think of the word. I normally don't do collabs, but yikes. Almost got fucking smited. Smitten? Okay, that was a mistake. Mistakes were, in fact, made. So he circles around, just go the other way. We finally dodged. We not only saw the new attack, and then I died from a phase 1 attack. Halfway down, though. We're doing better. While I was playing with Gamer, I realized it doesn't downscale. Instead, the boss super scales. Gamer was doing 300 damage to Margit, while I did 47 being the host. Well, didn't he say he was like level 100 and something? I don't know what level he was. But you said you were like level 40. I think he was trying to like farm levels. That would explain the damage scaling as to why he's built like that. And also, what was your weapon upgrades and stuff? Like, there's a bunch of different ways that it scales. I knew that it would scale the bosses up after watching the video, but even then, that's still like fine. Because if I'm just tanking, the tank's role isn't to do damage. It's to tank and get aggro. So all I have to do is know how to fight. And if someone else wants to do parry tanking as well, like, that's cool. They're gonna swap aggro. I don't expect to keep aggro the whole fucking time. Dude, look at this smooth gameplay, dude. What the fuck is happening right now? Time dilation. That's what it is. Chronomancy. No. I got stopped by a branch. But yeah, I'm also... It depends on, like, your build and stuff. There's a way... There's probably... Or there is a way to do more damage as a level 1. I mean, I've been doing it partially with, there were times where we've swapped our gear to have benefits. Now that I know the dodging, let's see if we could do it with armor on. In that run, I'm level 54, and he is about 80 or so. And I had a +2. Yeah, you see, that's what I'm talking about. That's a huge fucking difference. On my level 199, it's like night and day. 200 levels. I'm like, oh, I was helping you guys with your bosses, and I'm like, oh, like the no leveling challenge has ruined me. My leveling character is so easy, and I showed it with Moog. I knew that would happen. That's why I was like overhyping myself, because god fucking damn, killing Moog before the transition as a guest downscaled. Dude, my character's broken as shit with an AoE talisman. Or AOW, Ash of War talisman. That does change it. But I mean, I'm going in no leveling, right? So we already know how my scaling's gonna be. But then that means I get chances to build up poise and stance damage and get you guys like criticals and stuff. Like I'll do like charge attacks and heavies like I'm doing right now to Gaius. Instead of 2 attacks, when you have an, like for not every weapon, but short swords, like this is the same time as this. Right? So 1 heavy attack, if you have an opening for 2 light attacks, you could do a heavy attack. So I trade it because the heavy is a different damage type. It's piercing and holy. So it's been doing a lot of damage to him. So that's why I've been rolling into him and trying to look at that damage. See, when you're up close, it's not the same. See, that's why we have the shield. Look at my health. A level 25 shield, though. Woo! I had no stamina. Genuine panic there for a second. Woo! Hey, phase 2. And we were fighting him most of that time, which is nice. Oh, we run. Oh, we run. What the fuck did that just hit? Oh my god. No! I can't believe I just fell for the fucking phase 1 oldest basic combo trick in the book. Oh, that is pretty low though, Lieutenant. Lieutenant may have died at the end there, but she did work. She was doing pretty good damage. Fuck me, as I would say, in a rage. Fuck. As I eloquently read it from chat yesterday, the cosmic ghost. Fuck this boss. Fuck this boss. This boss? Fuck it. I feel like we've learned enough to keep trying, though, unfortunately. As many times as we've gotten it to phase 2, now I feel like it's on purpose. Like, I'm surviving and getting to phase 2 and dodging the moves how I want. Yesterday, I was like, is this even possible? Like, is it level 1? I had to go watch someone else do it, and they had, like, a completely different build, stat-increasing armor. I was like, okay, it's barely fucking doable. I call bullshit. I rolled too early on that and wound up at the edge of the sword. Are you fucking kidding me, dude? Even more progress was made today. Fucketh this boss. This boss fucketh it. Fuck the Gaius. As opposed to fuck thy Gaius. That shows ownership. I would like to report some bullshit. Is that a tab? Is that something I can report? Not a glitch. Not a bug, not some texture popping, not something that's not spawning, not a soft lock. Some bullshit. That's what I want to report. I need to call up From Software and be like, did you fucking, do you know that the boss Gaius exists in your game? Did you include that from testing and you just forgot the fucking, you forgot he was there? And then I'm gonna kill this boss and be like, it was actually a really good boss. I know myself so well. I'm gonna call myself out right now. It really do be like that. You're like, actually, maybe it wasn't that bad. Now that I've learned it. It's like hindsight's 2020. Now that I know how to dodge every fucking move. After a million deaths. Look at that. What is that? Puts armor back on. It's like right when the camera's moving. That's how I gauge it. No! I charged it. Mistakes were made. So apparently that doesn't have a collider hitbox. If I fucking died to the charge just now, I would have literally pulled up the customer support line from software and been like, did you guys playtest this boss? Hey, From Software, can you remove Gaius from Elden Ring? Hey, From Software, can you make Gaius a Night Rain? Can you try again? Make him a Night Rain boss, but like do him better this time. No, I went backwards! No! Oh, fuck me! Look at that health, bro. Click! Did you see the health bar at least? Were you impressed? From Software, can you do me a favor? Can you go check the Oh Mother gesture statue? Oh, and while you're there, I think there's a boss that shouldn't be in the game. I think you included something. What about included content? The people report content that's cut, like, oh, my game doesn't have this in it, my game doesn't have that in it. Well, my game has this guy in it. Can I report that? Can I let them know? Yes, very impressed because fuck this boss. Dude, fuck this boss. And then I died in the most 100% my fault way that I've died like all day. I rolled into the fucking attack backwards. Like, oh my god. Ah! Guys, cut me some fucking slack here, dude. Cut me some slack. We're gonna get some white-isms. Some white lingo bingo. This rigmarole that he's got me doing. This fucking malarkey. This guy's a scallywag. Check that one off. We haven't hit that one in a bit. Fuck this boss. Fuck this boss. I feel like my head's going to explode. Like actually, this is a rage that I can't fake. My head feels like it's going to fucking explode right now. I need to stand up and get the blood flowing to my legs because my head feels like I'm going to die. Fuck. I wish I was joking. I wish that this was a bit. This is taking a toll on my physical health. Mental health is one thing, but my physical health is taking a fucking beating just because of this boss. Right into Latenna. Smack you. I knew he was gonna swap aggro, so I had to. No, no. Run it back. Run it back. Phase 2 at least. Latenna got to phase 2 without me. That's how we'll phrase it. I don't think it would have changed if she didn't hit it that extra little time right there. I need some emotional support. Tea. That's the tea. It's mixed with lemonade. We call that an Arnold Palmer. Ah! Ah! Somebody remove this fucker from my game files. Just patch him out from software. It's still time. The DLC has only been out a year or so. How long has the DLC been out? Probably longer than a year. Dude. No! The aggro change into the charge is fucked. Give me that aggro. Oh my god, phase 2 early? You shouldn't have. Seriously. You shouldn't have. That is not fucking cool that you did that. Wow, Lieutenant tanked that shit. I was gonna say, if it hits this fucking tree, I'm gonna uninstall the game for the day. We'll install it again tomorrow. No, my god, the rocks. The rock! I'm getting better. I am getting better. There's more rocks. There are more rocks in phase 2. There are extra rocks. I didn't order this with extra rocks, bro. He said, here's your order of rocks with a side of rock. Like, that was not my fucking order, Gaius. Just put the fries in the bag. You're a boss. Just fucking die. Jesus Christ. He's supposed to be like Radon's commander. Oh my fucking god. The level change. I thought he was gonna miss me, and then he got me just barely with the horn. He's not even in fucking remembrance. Or like, he's not even like a demigod or an Empyrean. He's just a fucking Albinoric on a horse. Actually, it feels fitting that Lieutenant is here. Suck my dick. There's no way that didn't roll. I am bad at this game. That has to be it. You ever come across a boss that you're like, oh, I don't know how to do this? Like, genuinely. Oh, fuck. This is not the game I was playing. They want me to do this now? I forgot that was a mechanic. I'll get you yet. Nope, nope. No, no, no. I am a surgeon, dude. I swear to God, this is... We're gonna get him. If not today, then the next day, god damn it. Emotional support Miquella's cross. Miquella's great rune. Remember, we doing it for her. Saint Trina. Do it for her. It's just a flower. The one wronged. He got me with a cloud. He got me with a puff of fucking smoke. Bro. Why? Why did that hit? How did that hit? Who did that hit? Because it was not me. When did that hit me? Because it wasn't just now. That shit didn't fucking land, dude. I have every criticism in question. I swear they're just making up hitboxes. They literally are just making up hitboxes. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. They are. It is just making up hitboxes. Specifically that attack. I was like saying it as a joke, and I was like, that actually applies because they're just making a hitbox every couple of seconds. There's a new one. Oh. Oh. Miquella's Cross or Miquella's Great Rune for the emotional damage that needs healing. Physic for the mental damage that needs healing. I rolled too early in the wrong way. Let's try it again. Back at it again. That one was my fault. That wasn't even the Great Rune's fault. America, please. I come to you butt ass naked to pray for the death of Gaius. I don't ask for much. Just the world. I want to kill every boss. I just want the world. Is that so much to ask? There's no need for his hitboxes to have the odd empty bits. If you watch the hitbox breakdown of that charge move, you'll understand why I keep dying and why I'm like, this fucking goddamn charge move. It's actually, it's not random. It is, well, it is random in the way that you fight it, but it has like a hitbox that appears and disappears and then reappears somewhere else continuously in front of, like, in a chain. So, America, I'm not religious. I will solve this. And when I do, you can bet on every single fucking god that I've claimed that it will happen again. When the spiral finds you next, I will be at the helm of a great host. My boys and girls in chat. We will come in at the head of a great golden host. But first, we need to fucking kill this guy. No! I fell for the fucking animation cancel. I knew he could animation cancel like that. I hit him in the last run, like when we got him really low. Exactly like that. And I was like, oh, that was risky because he can animation cancel there. And then I die in the exact same fucking way. We almost killed him, and almost is good enough to keep us going. So you're saying there's a chance. Remember why we're fighting, everyone. Say it with me. Love. For the love of the game. We wait. Like a patient samurai. And with a guy who has something in his eye that he's trying to get out before the boss gets here. Yeah, you hit the wall and stopped. Okay, that makes sense. That death I didn't see coming, but it makes sense. It would be cool if you could charge him into a wall. Like if he hits something, it's like the Falling Star Beast. Where they like ram it and then they get poise broken for a second. You get a free crit. He's just riding a boar full speed, full send into a wall. I just thought of the coolest boss fight. So it's exactly like Gaius, except instead of coming out at the edge of a castle, you come out in one of these mausoleum knight things. Like, you know, the mausoleum girl you fight here, the perfumer dancer of Rana or whatever, and then this guy, the Western Nameless Mausoleum, and Rakshala, or Rakshaza, whatever their name is. Oh, they don't show up on the map. That's weird. Ram wall and takes damage. Yeah, that would literally save this boss. This boss would be so much better if it was like a positioning boss and you had to dodge that move, because then it would entice people to learn how to dodge it. Instead of just like face tanking it. Thanks for the great rune, Saint Trina. I will be sure to carry it to the end. Or should I say, Mikola. Hey, one man's trash is one gamer's vendor trash. You see, this is exactly where it gets harder when you have a multi-target boss situation. This is where no level seamless co-op is gonna get crazy. Imagine the boss aggro isn't going towards you, but then it goes towards like someone near you who just did a bunch of damage, and then the attack goes for you. That would fucking suck. If you died to someone else doing more damage than you, that's like, oh fuck, dude. What? That thing reaches far as fuck. That's the first time we've died to that. Like the secondary explosion. And with like each new player that joins, that's more of a chance that the aggro changes in your direction based on their position. So like we don't have to just spread out, we have to like take into account who's near us. Like if I'm near someone that's playing like as a healing cleric, caster faith person, then like I don't want to drag the aggro to them, or like a ranger, or like someone playing an Iron Eye type class. This is gonna be so cool. I really hope we could get people off like the official Elden Ring Discord to join us. Seamless co-op. That would be so fun. Just the entire fucking Souls community. Alright, come on, dude. I was like stuck under the bus too. Not only did it not roll, but it like kept me glued there. I might do like a once a week thing with the seamless co-op so that we can get more people scheduled, because I know it'd be harder for everyone to join in every day. So if it's like a weekend thing where everyone gets to join, it's like, hey, spend your weekend playing seamless co-op with the crew. Dude, fuck this. Get max seamless groups to fight PCR. Yeah, we like make a whole day about it, and we don't fight him until we get everyone. So we got like friends with Elden Ring. You're trying to get them to join in just so we could fight. Dude, install Elden Ring again. We're doing a seamless co-op run. We literally need max people for the end of the run. That's so, like the design philosophy of the DLC is so weird to me because they have like low level stones. I can't tell if it's just thematic, like they want to show that the dragon stones are everywhere. So they're like, of course, this is part of the Lands Between, so it too would have like all of the level dragon fragments around. It's just, it really ties together the story, but like who the fuck is gonna get here with like a level 1 unupgraded weapon and go, you know what? Now I want to upgrade my weapon. It's like, I understand you might come here early because you could go to the DLC like really early in the game without fighting Lindell, right? You gotta go to Moog. So let's try to get one more phase 2 before we end it. But I'll be right back. I'm gonna eat this cookie real quick. I'm gonna try to kill him. I'm gonna walk in and just try to fucking kill him. And then I'm gonna die in like 2 attacks. I've seen many people in DLC with unupgraded weapons. And I guess they introduced new weapons in the DLC to upgrade. So it's like, yeah, we should have more upgrade stones drop for all of the new weapons because you're going to be upgrading them from 0. So it does make sense. Not just thematically, but I was going to say, if you beat the game, you should have like the Somber Stone or the Smithing Stone merchant stuff unlocked. But that's... we only have that because it's super important for no leveling to upgrade your weapon. There are probably some people playing the game without upgrading their weapon, and that's why they hate Elden Ring. Just think about that for a second. There are people who genuinely suck at the game, and there's like a core mechanic they're skipping over, like leveling up or upgrading. That fucking sucks for them. Oh, man. The game is so fucking good, though. What is this angle of the loincloth burn? What the fuck am I looking at right now? Looks like my character's dick's out. Alright. I'll be right back. I'm tilted. Or they explore everywhere except the graces that Melina is at. That's true. I just had a fucking banger of an idea for the seamless co-op, but I would need like a whole spare computer set up. I have one, it's just not set up. Alright. That was the loincloth. The fuck, that was weird. Oh. Oh wait, I have the display going still. There you go. Now you guys are in game. Had to change something on OBS real quick. There's so much that you can miss in Elden Ring. It's actually crazy. When I was like trying to guide that person to Volcano Manor, it was nice to like reassure them like you should explore and go do things, because it seemed like their chat was trying to like drag them around and make them do specific things early, like get all the way to Lindell. I was like, oh, you already have like the Windmill Village in the north, like when I tuned in. So I was like, naturally you've probably been to these other places. They opened their map and like Liurnia is unexplored and Leyendell is unexplored still. I was like, oh damn, they fucking dragged her to the top of the map. So unless she happened to explore there, but she was like asking questions, and I was trying to guide them, but then I was like, just explore at your own pace, you know, like just enjoy the game. This is your first time through, and this is an open world game, so there's no like right answer. It's just more of, there's a right answer if you have a specific build in mind, right? She was glass cannon caster, so she already had like really good spells, so there was no point in like trying to tell her to go to Liurnia and get stuff. So I was like, okay, well, you have the build that you like. The only other thing that I don't know if she did it or not would be to tell her to go to fight the boss at Raya Lucaria, like Renala. One of the best spells in the game. So satisfying. We wait for the charge. I'm learning like the spacing for certain attacks, which is nice. Woo! No, the fucking stupid battlefield debris. Ugh. The like sad music that plays after you die, you get sent here. It's like fucking violins and cellos. You're like, oh god. The Crucible Knight has fallen. Oh my god, that stomp into the tail whip kept getting me because I was waiting for a parryable attack. Are you doing no dodging? Like blocking and parrying only? Or are you just trying not to dodge so much and it's harder to dodge those because it's a wave attack? I love fighting Crucible Knights now. Night Rain has changed Elden Ring for me. It like changed the story. Right? Like now there's more context to the story. Now every time I see any bird iconography, I'm like, is this the Beastmen of the Guardian? Like every time. I know they're not all connected, but like the Beastmen in Shadow of the Erd Tree, I was like, have they just been Birdmen the whole time? Fuck you. Try not to dodge so much. Crucible Knights are my favorite. Yeah, Crucible Knights look cool as fuck. I just realized they say that Radagon is like a summoned spirit or the original world soul, and Marika was summoned in. Several questions. I kept messing up, but thinking, do I parry or dodge, and just confusing myself. That is another reason as to why I do not parry so much. Alright. My eyes. My eyes! Alright. I'm just gonna take a second to clear my eyes out, so I don't have anything fly into them mid-match. Ugh. Okay. What's your guys' favorite, like, faction? Like, even if it doesn't have an ending, or if it's like a subset of people inside of the Golden Order or some shit. Like an armor set dedicated to somebody. Or maybe even if they don't have an armor set. God fucking damn it, I tried to roll forward. If you ever need to know if a boss can be parried, you can ask me. I have ways to obtain information. Definitely not dark magic. Oh, like, it's definitely not dark magic the way that you find it. I see. I thought you meant the faction question. I was like, what the fuck does that mean? Like the god skin? I mean, I wouldn't want to side with the dudes wearing people's skin either. But I mean, that's kind of what you're doing. When you wear armor. Of course, something is itching my nose. Fuck me, dude. Like, just as I fucking, like, brush my face off. God damn it. That's probably not helping. The fan was turned sideways towards me instead of my computer. Like the blood, I like the blood flame, same. The formless mother and but even the bleed guys are scary. They like eat everything. People. God flesh. Just spam roll seems to be the option there. Wait, what the fuck? What the fuck? What? You used a phase? Dude, you could suck my whole cock. My whole cock. All of it. The whole thing. Are you fucking kidding me? He used a phase 2 attack before changing into phase 2. That's actually bullshit. That's so fucking stupid. My brain was like, wait, what? Like, you can't do that. You can't do that. No. He used phase 2 attack in phase 1 and then immediately changed to phase 2. Like, what in the fuck are you talking about, dude? What the fuck? That was stupid as shit. That was actually fucking stupid. Looked like he tried going to second phase, but it glitched. No, he did the phase change after. He did the second attack after he killed me was the phase change attack. So he immediately went into phase change. He immediately went into phase 2, but a different attack was queued up. He did the charge attack. The thing he killed me with is a phase 2 attack, and then immediately went into phase 2. It's so fucking stupid, dude. Cause he wasn't sparking. Like when he's like crackling with electricity is when when he's phase 2. So he started sparking after he killed me and was beginning the animation. So I'm like, are you fucking serious right now? There's no way. It's like, go back and watch that. That was bullshit, dude. That was fucking bullshit. Like that. That was bullshit. Oh my god, that was so stupid. The Soldier of Godric faction is my favorite. Technically, it's just so I'll do the player character story. We're all soldiers of Godric because he's just the Golden Order, like Remnant, and we're all tarnished of the Golden Order. America's the reason we showed back up. Even if you go and build your character complete chaos and doesn't know and you have your own headcanon, that is the story of your character. You are tarnished, which means you were stripped of your grace of gold, which was bestowed by America, and told to come back by her. So you only left and came back and had the grace of gold taken from you because of America. That's the whole point of the game. So, we're all soldiers of Godric. Because he's the last one, like Margaret the Fell, who's guarding his castle, who's loyal to America. Okay, so rolling behind it seems a little safer, actually. It's hard to get through it, but when you do, it's way better. We are all but soldiers of Godric at the start. Look at that fucking damage, bro. I knew that was gonna miss. Shit. Got little fucking T-Rex arms compared to your spear, brother. That was weird. He like animation canceled early. I didn't even dodge yet and he stopped his charge. He was like, you know what? Never mind. I don't want to charge. Yo, consistent phase 2? Question mark? Oh shit, Baconator if you're going. Oh, breakfast sandwich, the like. Oh my god! It was like the deluxe one with everything on it. Yeah. Yeah, something like that. Just bacon and sausage. And also egg. Yo, yeah, Jack in the Crack. Oh man, fuck this. You're making me hungry. Is it really a level 1 slime if is it I was worried about getting killed right there. My brain just stopped sentence midway through. I was like, shut the fuck up and dodge. Is it really a level 1 slime stream if I don't make way out of pocket jokes and mukbang partially? I don't even know what that means. Like, I'm eating these fucking shots! Gaius, sidebar real quick, come over here. Can we kick it? Just for a sec, I need to talk to you. You fucking suck. You fucking suck, Gaius. Do everything you're doing, less of it. Less of what everything you do, everything, all of your entire existence. If anyone ever has to tell you that, that means they really fucking hate you. You know everything you do? Stop it. Stop it. You know everything. Everything you're doing, do less of the things you do. Please, guys. I need you to change for the betterment of the world. Okay? My sanity, my physical well-being, others. Dude, fuck Gaius, dude. Fuck this boss. Like, I couldn't tell you what the word mukbang means. It means people eating food. To me. I don't know if it means, like, an actual, like, what it translates to. Just spam roll away. The spacing outdone by spear and ground. That is not what I meant to press. I definitely hit that on accident. When I started my sentence, I didn't feel it, and then I felt my finger let go of it, and I was like, motherfucker, I did press it. Shit! I stopped myself from the rage. I realized I did fuck up. I was like, motherfucker, I'm an idiot. Actually, it's me. That wasn't the game. That wasn't a faulty hitbox. I knew how to dodge that. I wanted to press the button, and I just did it again. I'm just testing how soft it is. It is really easy to press that corner bumper. Holy shit. I can't believe I haven't done that more. Now that I just did it, like, as a test? Holy fuck. That's crazy. That was like a realization. It's like, oh my god. I can't believe I don't die like that all the time. It's like finding out your house is hanging off the fucking edge of a cliff. Making meatball sub. Insert slime dance emoji. Fortnite dance sound effect. I don't actually have my soundboard on, so I'll make the sound for you. That's actually cool. Dude, homemade meatball sub, and then you stick it in the toaster oven. Like the little, like, like the small oven. You preheat that fucking thing for like 350. Couple of minutes. Gets all warm and toasty, you melt the cheese on it. That shit, that's crazy. Double up. No? Okay. I was hoping for anything but that, but I got better at dodging it. I could stop being dramatic now. There's definitely cause to be dramatic in this fucking game. But now that I've learned how to dodge the move, I just had to get naked. Gaius, you freak. I'm bad. I ate that shot like a meatball sub. I have written here a Japanese phrase that I do not know what it means. OIOWATTA space AK. Oi Owata Ka. I don't know what that means. I don't know what I said. I just have it written here on my whiteboard. I was like, future me should say that. I probably watched a YouTube short that explained what it says. Then I wrote it down like, I'll remember that. Surely. I did not. Gaius the Freaky. Lets you get more hits when you're naked. Yeah. He just wants to see my legs. Quentin Tarantino reference. Oh, this is a good field to fight in. Actually, there's like no debris. God, this is why I drop lock on sometimes, because it forces you to attack in that direction. See, I'm dead. Woo! Woo! Not this time, you little fuck. He goes easy on you when you're naked. Phase 2. Give me phase 2, baby. Give me phase 2, baby. I saw it coming. Because I had my pants off. Take your pants off for this one, guys. We're not going to be needing those where we're going. Are you even really using them? Is crazy. And then that's where I would have shot a Ash of War if I was feeling more confident. Like right here. Okay, I didn't know there was a fucking there was a tertiary explosion. Oh my god, I dodged too early, but he animation canceled. I've never been more thankful for an animation cancel in my fucking life. Holy shit. Okay, so there's no follow-up there. No! Oh my god, it didn't go the angle I wanted. Damn it! I tried to roll back left. It rolled back right. Like, slightly back left is what I wanted. It looked clear. I was like watching all of the rocks, dude. My brain actually registered the clearing there. I rolled the wrong way. Fuck. I'm getting better at fighting him. That's the one silver lining to this stupid bacon bastard. I ordered a Baconator, if you couldn't tell. I'm literally going to eat bacon because of this fucking guy. Fuck you, now I'm pig racist. I don't condone racism of any kind, except now pigs because of Gaius. Oh, you piece of shit fucking boss. This fucking piece of shit. It's so bad. It's so bad. I have like one good run, 100 bad runs. I guess all it takes is one good run, huh? Poke. Slap. Dodge. Stab. Alright, dude. I'm going to enjoy that Baconator. You have no fucking idea. Oh my god, it's gonna taste extra good, even if I don't win. It's just hatred. It's just seething hatred. Fuck this stupid pig. Oh my god. I have an idea for tomorrow's joke when I'm fighting this guy if I don't kill him today. I have bits lined up for bosses, it's true. I'm going to look up every fucking pig character in existence and I'm gonna call him every name in the book. This fucking pig. Dude. Adversary's objective. I have one word in my brain right now. It's kill. Actually, now it's bacon. But it was kill for like a good 100 hours. Oh my god. I am pressing it, I swear, I promise. I'm not dying, I'm not doing that on purpose. It seems like I'm doing that on purpose. The problem is, it's actually just that fucking hard to dodge. I wish to God it was intentional. I wish I could just lock the fuck in and almost kill the boss every time, dude. Trust me. It's so fucking stupid. Just this opening charge move. Ready now. See how fucking close you have to get? Not close enough, it seems. I was barely out of range for my Ash of War to hit. That's my new favorite attack of his. When you know the combos. The only thing that can get me is an animation cancel at this point. Kinda like that, but like when I'm going to attack. If I hit the wall, I'm fucked. I'm fucked. I hit the wall. Ugh. You know, I was conscious of it, but there's not much I could have done for that. Like where I hit that angle, or where that combo came out at that angle with me against the wall, it was either roll perfectly through the attack and then dodge backwards with the camera flicking around, or roll into it at the end after I reached the wall, which is what I fucked up. There is a strategy. It's just hard to execute it perfectly. Like, how did that not kill me? You've got to be fucking kidding me. Nope. I rolled. I swear. The trees couldn't have even stopped me. There was nothing there. There was no reason to have died there. I don't know why. I don't know why. I hope you're enjoying that meatball sub. I hope it's a pork meatball of some sort. No, that's like sausage, really. I fucking hate this boss. Jokes aside, fuck this boss. Did that not look like I got run over? Like, what the fuck? You could do that? Yo, that's actually kind of sick. What if you love the boss? What if you love the boss? What would change? I know. Nothing. I love this boss. It's so good that the way that its hitboxes are inconsistent during the charge. And the lore implications have been something that people have argued about for fucking the beginning of the series, or beginning of Elden Ring's release, if Marika's an Albinoric woman or not. I love his lore. I'll give him that. I like that he's an Albinoric. That's kind of cool. You know what I don't like? I don't like animation cancels. I don't like using phase 2 moves in phase 1. And I do not. There is nothing that could change it. I do not like that charge move. The only way that I would like that charge move is if it was a different charge move. If they changed the hitbox to just be a sphere underneath him that's moving with him like everything else. Why does a random Albinoric lady have his legs? Because he's an Albinoric. That was maybe his girlfriend. We don't really take... Dark Souls-like players don't really worry about relationships. That's why they can't piece together the lore when it's a family tree. But don't worry, I got you. Tolkien prepared me. Also, it's important to note that the Albinoric woman is where Marika's home would have been, in my opinion. That's where Marika would have returned to find her, or returned from, to the Albinoric village, right? If you get rid of these walls, the Albinoric village, or the Albinoric's hut, after this guy, that's also why I'm fighting him, is because it's like, there's a lore implication afterwards, and it kind of proves me right. If I'm fighting for another I told you so moment. Bull fucking shit, dude. So it can't be how that move went. I dodged that move all day. I don't think he fucking hit me with that one time. I know that move. What? What? Just need like a minute between attempts. Is there a summon? Is there a fucking character for this? Can I get Yolan to help me out? Like, what? What do I do? What do I gotta do? What the fuck am I doing? Just gains consciousness hours in a stream. No, we've made a lot of progress. Now I feel more confident getting him to phase 2 and even surviving in phase 2. Damn, bro. We got him so low. What do we do? What do we do? We do it again! That's what we do! We fucking do it again! We run it back! We don't give up! See? I could dodge it. I told you I could dodge it. Can you parry Margit's light dagger? I have no fucking clue what you can and can't parry. I went through this whole game without parrying, if I'm being real. I parried some characters, like the Madness dudes, but like, I think the rule is if it's a weapon and you're swinging it without like a power attack or power stance, you can parry it. Time for me to get the Destiny equivalent of Frenzy Flame. You can't parry the holy attacks. Okay, yeah. So if it's a physical weapon, And they're not doing like a jumping attack. You cannot parry those. We try again with all of the mistakes in mind of the past. We can't shy away from all of the errors we made, or we'll never learn from our mistakes. Isn't that some deep shit to say when you're just dying over and over to the fucking boss in Elden Ring? That's Marika's problem. That's the story. Dark Souls. Also, fuck Gaius, okay? That's why I didn't want to roll towards it. That's what I didn't want to do. Just spam roll away is the play. Just normally I don't advise just spam rolling away. There's a timing to attacks, but you get better distance when you spam roll from that attack. Like the way that he times it out, it's actually better to just fucking book it. Roll away. It's funny that the only reason I don't have a death counter is because I know I'm going to keep fucking dying. I'm like, I'm not even going to put a death counter on my no leveling run because that shit's going to take forever. That's going to be way too hard to do. So this, you just spam roll. I was trying to roll forward. I saw my character walk forward, so the input was there. Dude, I'm still thinking about that Baconator. I am, dude, it can't get here soon enough. You read my fucking mind. I'm gonna enjoy it so much. I'm gonna end stream when the Baconator gets here. And I'm going to enjoy it while watching some Markiplier. I'm working on the Fan Iron Lung game. I've been working on the lore, like the gameplay is there, but now I actually want to like tie it together into the Iron Lung mythos. Just gotta get some proper nouns in there, you know. Like, put it all in relation to the player character and where it should be in the story. I am looking forward to it. I'm bad at the game. But yeah, I said it like 2 weeks ago. I'm gonna take the first week to like make the gameplay, and if it's in a playable state, I'll release it as like a little tech demo, and then this another week to polish it off, and I'll 100% release it this Sunday. So this coming Sunday, I'm just gonna upload it, regardless of where it's at, and just let people free roam. Getting the map laid out and the environment to match up, because I didn't have the like map asset or something like to work off of, was a little bit of a pain in the ass, but I'm happy with where it's at. I'll be playing, thank you. Even if you guys don't like it, at least be honest. It only took like 2 weeks to fucking make the game. And I'm repurposing scripts from previous games I've made, so like it's like a Frankenstein's monster of scripts in an old with assets that are outdated, like they weren't supposed to be for this version of Unity when I got them from Humble Bundle, and I had to like remake all of the assets that I got from that pack. Not remake them, but like redo them in Unity, essentially like I was making them, but with the data already done. See, I just pressed my Ash of War there and I didn't do it. Hey, we got the phase 2, guys. Oh, it was a projectile. I was like, that doesn't look like the move I thought it was. Oh shit. I'm locked the fuck in. Thank you. Thank you. Baconator has arrived.
Pepper and the breakfast.
You guys are the bomb. Oh yeah, not Baconator, what the fuck. It has bacon on it. I don't know why I said Baconator. Breakfast sandwich with bacon. I'm okay with dying there. And we take a screenshot. To validate. I don't know why I was saying Baconator. I said Jack in the Box too. Well, it had bacon. So at least that part, that was where my mind was really at. Oh, well, no, she said when I went back, that's why. When I went to the back room right before coming back here, we were talking about Wendy's, and I said I wanted a Baconator to her. So I was like, didn't I tell her I wanted a Baconator from Wendy's as well? I mean, I prefer the breakfast sandwich, but, like, I just mentioned it. That's why. I was planning on ordering it, but we went somewhere else. This is actually really good though. I like the breakfast sandwich from here. I got caught. All right. Food's here. I can't deny that I want to eat. I gave you guys an extra hour today because I was reacting to the PlayStation thing for like an hour. So we got 2 hours of Elden Ring in. I feel way more confident fighting this guy. I actually kind of like streaming every day right now for like a short amount of time because like I end stream and I still want to do stuff. So then I go into like game design, game development, all of like the energy of streaming. I repurpose that. Like, I get to enjoy streaming and chilling with you guys and making progress in the game. You guys get content, we get to chill. And then I get to, like, eat, take a break, hang out with my family. Bake some cookies like I did earlier. And also, I just want to say, fuck this boss. The fact that I have to get naked. I have to set up an OnlyFans build to fight this fucking thing. You kidding me? Alright. No hate, it's just not what I thought my character build would be. GG's, everyone! I will see you tomorrow! I shall rob your cookies. They are chocolate chip, and I always make enough to share. Let's at least leave our character sitting down so they can get a rest, too, because I think I'm going to beat him tomorrow. I know that's a crazy shot to call, but, like, we keep getting him pretty low now, so I feel like if I just lock the fuck in. After today's training, my favorite burger is the Diablo burger from Carl's Jr. I remember, like, the spicy commercials that they would have of, like, the chicks eating the burger and stuff. Their marketing campaigns used to be insane. It was very stellar blade of them. GG, brother. See you tomorrow if you're on. I will be on unless a family emergency happens. Alright. GG's, y'all. Enjoy your Elden Ring. Enjoy your games on discount. Death Stranding is on sale for $10 on Steam. And number 2 is coming out. I actually am pretty hyped for some of the games that they announced and showcased during the PlayStation like announcement thing. I don't know what the fuck it was called. State of Play. I hope you guys are excited too. I mean, we were talking to chat. Some of you guys are hyped for some reasonably cool shit. So, deuces.